Gentlemen, it's time for the double special show coming to you live from beautiful Tampa Bay, Florida, featuring Christopher Gorges, Tiffany Barbee, and me, JB Lee. So sit back and enjoy the show, baby. All right, welcome back to the double special show. 2 hours of nothing but Call of Duty, bros. That's right. On tonight's episode, we're going to be talking about the latest addition to Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Zombie Mafia. Chris, what do you think of the news? Ray Liotta in the new Call of Duty Black Ops DLC.
Amazing. Did not know that we were going to cover that tonight, but I guess I should be excited.
Now, Tiffany, I know you're super excited about this. You've been ranked as one of the top Call of Duty players of all time. What do you think of the new zombie mode coming out? Really?
Is that the game that Chris plays when we're at his house?
You couldn't even play along a little bit. All right, fine. We're back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the double special show. We're not going to be talking about Call of Duty anymore because that's a game for losers.
That's right. Welcome back to another episode of Double Special right here on ComedySlamRadio.com. Talkwad Radio, Talkwad Network. I didn't even know it was a Talkwad Network.
No, it's
radio.
like IBO.
Yes.
IBO, Talkwad.com network.
I can't keep track of all these things.
Body odor.
Back for another episode. Glad to be back. Should be a good show tonight. We got, as always, our usual suspects list of callers that we have calling from Australia and England and all parts of Texas.
Yep.
And maybe a special guest calling in tonight. A Canadian. Possibly. Hopefully you'll call.
Who knows?
If you'd like to give us a call, you can do that. The phone number is 813-639-8255. Lots of stuff to cover tonight. In the past, we used to do Tiffany's Epiphany. That is no more. We've destroyed Tiffany's Epiphany.
Yeah.
It wasn't working out,
It
right?
rhymed too well.
Yeah. Well, I know. It was catchy. I think, did you come up with that, Tiffany? Tiffany's Epiphany? I think you did. No? That must have been us. Anyway, if you'd heard it before, it was, Tiffany has revelations throughout her week when she's not here in the studio, and we like to hear them because they're always interesting. Instead, we found out just recently, I don't know if just recently, but when you get on a tear, you really get into a tear on something.
Oh, yeah.
Very manic. Jordan, how would you describe her tears?
Tantraumatizing.
Okay, say that deeper into the mic. I want to hear that.
Tantraumatizing.
Can you use that in a sentence, please?
I found Tiffany's tantrum to be tantraumatizing to me.
I didn't ask you to alliterate it. I just meant that, okay, anyway.
I alliterate at will.
So later on we'll have, I don't even know, we were going to call it Tiffany's rant, but Lewis Black already does the rant thing, and you're not really ranting.
Well, yeah, I mean...
You're not ranting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So maybe I like Tiffany's tantrum.
Yeah.
It's tantrum.
Or how about Tiffany's piffle?
Tiffany's piffle. Bring Jordan's mic up just a little bit so we can hear him.
Yeah, I feel like I'm having trouble hearing you guys, too.
In your
Ooh,
oh, that's
nice.
Perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming soon, Tiffany's piffle.
Piffle, I don't like that.
Is that a British word? Piffle?
I don't know. I just
we'll find out later.
Tiffany's Tiff.
All right, so we'll talk about that. Lots of stuff. Tiffany, you've had a very active week. We're going to talk about a bunch of your stuff. Also, Marty will be calling in with his movie review.
Awesome.
That's right.
Is he doing Memento this week?
Doing Memento is the movie that's reviewing.
Per my instructions.
And your instructions, well, we're actually through Brad Gilmore were.
Well, yeah. No, the idea is that he only reviews the first 15 through 40 minutes of the movie, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But my instructions last week were to watch Memento.
Yes, you did suggest the movie. That's
Yes.
right. Okay, so we'll give you that. Okay.
By the way, piffle means nonsense, drivel, bosh, rubbish, twaddle. So,
That sounds about right.
Tiffany's twaddle. I like Tiffany's twaddle.
Because that really sounds sexual.
Okay, now
Yeah.
Tiffany's mic is too hot. Come
right.
up there. There's a little. We're gonna get.
All right. So before we get into check-in, let's
Perfect.
discuss Chris's rant tonight.
What? Who?
Chris
who's
was
rant?
really upset in the car, and I'm going to bring this up because I don't think he wants to.
Right off the bat, you're gonna get into.
Oh yeah.
Are we really going to talk about this?
Well, of course. I think
All
this is pretty much all you guys talked about. Chris doesn't feel that Tiffany treats him as a friend. Chris feels that Tiffany treats him as a father.
Okay.
And he got really upset.
I wasn't really upset. I brought it up, and then you, of course, in true Jordan fashion, escalated from the back seat of the car.
Let's not get into my escalation just yet. My escalation stands on its own. We can get to that later.
Okay, and then I mean,
your mic
well,
is
I
really
can't
loud.
hear my microphone. I can't hear through my headphones.
You can't hear anything through your headphones?
No, you guys are very soft.
So, all right, we'll get it all together. Give
But-
her another.
I don't know what that
All right,
means.
hold on. We'll give her another set of headphones because Jordan wrapped those
I
around.
can't talk when you guys are talking.
Yes, you can.
No, my brain can't do it.
What do you mean your brain can't do it?
I don't know.
Got
Can't.
weirdness.
You got there's synapse problems there. It's from all the crackers you eat.
So anyway,
That's what it's cracker synapse.
Chris feels
problems right here.
that me and Tiffany have like a friend relationship where we kid and joke around, but
And punch and kick each other and act like
Right.
you're in grade school. Yeah.
And
Well, I haven't done that in a long time. Ooh, this is way better.
Okay, but it's not. Hold on, because Jordan had it wrapped around. So give me that back, because otherwise, look, there's a string. There's a cord going right across my chest. All right, for God's sake.
Stop,
God.
Father, stop.
Oh my God. over the cord there. There you go. Let's not get all tangled. Here, look. Yeah, actually get up and do it. Damn it! Come on. Put some effort into it. Christ. If he can't do it from the sitting
Oh,
position,
my
he just
word.
gives up. He doesn't want to.
What's happening?
listen to him
I
taking the
give up.
Lord's name
I
in
don't-
vain.
I
He's
don't
so
need him.
upset about this.
Yeah,
all
right.
right, so we got to that.
Okay.
Chris feels that Tiffany treats him as a father figure, and then I decided to apply a little psychology 101
Yeah.
as I
But-
passed that class.
Right.
And
Ooh, this is hot.
I said that Chris was upset that Tiffany was not treating him as a actual sexual being.
Yeah, you sexualize it immediately, which was not.
I didn't-
I hold on. Let me just finish.
Okay.
I was not coming from a sexual place. Just that you hold on, Tiffany. I feel like when we're doing the meetings, you joke around and have fun with Jordan, and it's like a lighthearted thing. But you take some jabs at me, and maybe rightfully so. But and also. Yeah, I don't know. You just sometimes you don't really like when I say something. You're like, yeah, whatever.
But who does that to a father?
Yeah, why would
All
you?
teenage girls do that to their fathers.
Oh, they do?
Yes, of
I don't
course.
know. But here's my.
So he not only he thinks of you as a teenage girl.
No,
So
no.
he's like projecting you, treating him as a father figure.
All right,
But
Tiffany. Yes. what?
I told you guys why though. I said,
please,
and,
tell
and I
our
don't treat
listeners why.
Jordan in a sexual way either, do I? I mean, no.
I-
But
It's a flirty- it's
but
a flirty-
here's the difference though.
Hold on, wait a second. Nolan, bring Tiffany's mic down just a
You're
little bit.
very loud to me too.
Yeah,
Everyone's loud.
they're just a little too loud, a little softer on all the mics if we can do that.
But,
all right, because I really want to get this, but
the
I don't want you to blow me
difference
out.
between you and Jordan is
There
like
you
I
go.
told you in the car
Yep.
was that Jordan's a
Perfect.
single person and you're a married person. So I treat married men differently because that's respectful to their wives. It's not, you treat people differently depending on the relationship.
And I
status.
immediately felt like an ass when she said that. I was like, well, I can't argue that. That's a valid point. I'm not looking at it from the point of view of a woman who has to deal with somebody who
Like,
has it, because women get crazy.
I can't be friends with you. Like I can't go to the
You could be
movies with
friends with
just
me.
you. I can go to the movies with just Jordan. I can't go to the movies with just you. And I can't like call you on the phone necessarily.
Okay, but
and
here's the
talk to
thing.
you. Like
I
I would
thi-
talk to Crystal or Jordan
All right,
first.
but I feel like if we did go to the movies, Jordan, myself, and you, even all right. Let me give you an example. When we did the audition,
Yes.
right, for the Tampa Bay's Got Talent. All right,
Right.
you hung out with Jordan. There were moments when you
Oh.
just stop talking. There were moments when you guys just walked away from me and left me standing there by myself. I wasn't talking to anybody. You just ignored me. I wasn't part of that little cliquey group. Even though we're in a show, I get treated like, listen, we can't be seen with you. I mean, we can, do the show and we can go out, but I gotta hang
have
out with Jordan.
comments.
Yes, please.
Okay, that's because Jordan isn't like, hey, like with the sign that says, hey, JT Byrne, come talk to me. Hey, dorky guys, come talk to me.
Wow.
Like, Jordan and I are not interested in talking to people, and you're like, let's talk, everybody.
So basically what you're saying
Yay.
is, that's because Jordan and I are pretentious and you're not as pretentious as us. So we can't hang out with you because you're friendly to people that we don't want to be friendly to.
Let's discuss the difference between pretentious, because I don't think it's that. It's
I
not that
think
we're
it is.
pretentious and you're not pretentious.
Yes,
it's
it
that
is.
you're sincere and we're not sincere.
Same
And
difference.
at that time of morning, especially,
It was-
sincerity just makes it's nauseous.
Oh.
It makes you nauseous,
I
dude.
concur.
Wow. Yeah, I'm a big softie. That's what I am. That's why I got people. Tim Kidd hates me. Catherine Larson hates me because I'm
Yes.
too sincere.
Because they know you're
Yeah,
being
I'm
serious.
a walking Hallmark card. That's what I am. I walk around and I just shed sincerity on people.
You make friends with people in line. Like,
It's
in
so
the
gross,
line,
dude.
Jordan and I are like, oh my God.
Yeah, actually,
And you're like, hi, people in line that I do not know. Let's talk for a long time.
Yeah,
and
It
be
comes
best
off of
friends.
him like dander, like cat dander. That's what sincerity. It rolls off of it in great puffy clouds.
well, to show you how sincere I am, let me give it out the Twitter if you want to get us on Twitter or check us out online, because I don't do that. Tiffany, you
Ooh.
can tell people Miss Unsincerity or Insincerity, wherever the hell you say it.
Okay, we're at Double Special, which Jordan's on, at Mystify Me Babe, Crystal's on, and my Twitter's not on right now because of the Wi-Fi, but it's at Tiffany Comedy.
That's right. I don't understand why you or Jordan have a Twitter, because if you're so insincere, you don't want to meet anybody new. Why would you bother to talk to people digitally?
Well, I like our fans and the people
Do
that
you,
listen
though?
to our show.
Do you really?
Yes.
Would you talk to them if you were out and you didn't know them off the Twitter or off the show? Would you say hello to them? No, you wouldn't know
Like
them
in real
because you
life?
wouldn't give them a chance.
Well, I wouldn't even know who they are.
Oh, my God. If you didn't talk to them, you wouldn't know who they are.
I'm
That's
a
my point.
shy person.
You
Look
are
at him,
not.
look at him like harping on our our crippling social anxiety, and he's just right there like, I don't even care.
know.
What a terrible thing.
No, because
You are a
you
terrible
treat
human.
me crappy because of your anxiety. I don't have anything to do with that. And if anybody could help you with it, you would think it would be me, the person that's socially outgoing. But no, let's ridicule him and leave him, sitting by himself in a corner.
With JT Burns.
It's supposed to be a damn team at the thing, and I'm sitting there by myself while they're like over there making fun of
You are
people.
not-
Maybe I would like to make fun of people with you guys. Did you ever think of that?
We started playing Hangman for a
We
while,
did.
and we got in trouble.
We did. We got in trouble.
We got yelled at by the lady.
Yeah. See, because you're insincere.
We had a very rambunctious game of Hangman.
Yeah, because you don't care about anybody around you.
No.
You don't care.
That's true.
It is.
Check in! Check in! Beaver bites man to death in Belarus.
Did you say beaver?
Beaver
Hell yeah.
bites man to death in Belarus.
That happens.
The animal?
That
An animal, yes.
happens in
What-
Tijuana
what-
all the time.
No, it does not.
I don't know.
Why would you say that?
I don't know.
Why, wow, that's so terrible. That's so racist against Tijuanans. Beaver bites man to death in Belarus. He was on a fishing trip at Lake Shestakov.
How big was that beaver?
I don't know.
That's a huge freaking
They only
beaver.
have 2 teeth, right?
Two big ass,
Yeah, they
big
bite
teeth.
trees to death.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they can handle us.
Do
Yeah,
they have
but-
more teeth than just the 2?
Do you think he bit him in like that hourglass shape around his waist, like went all the way around and just tipped him over? Half
Yeah, that'd be awesome. No, he bit him in the thigh, which opened his artery.
Oh, so just one bite.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it was one bite,
It's
but
a
one
lucky
fatal bite.
It's a lucky bite.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. What are the odds that you get your femoral artery? Bit?
Last year in the U.S., 2 girls were mauled by a beaver in a lake in Virginia. They suffered serious bite and scratch injuries,
Serious,
but
bite
they
and
didn't bleed to death.
No.
That only happens in Belarus.
The word beaver has really been tainted for me.
Really?
Why?
Yeah, because every time he says it, my head goes the wrong way.
Look at her
Goes, like, left?
sexualizing everything except Chris.
I
No,
just-
but it's
That's
okay.
why he's so upset all the time.
No, it's okay because you guys will get it. You guys are okay with it. I'm odd man out. So what? It doesn't matter what I say.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm so flapped up right now. I'm pissed
So
off.
flapped.
I'm pissed at a lot of things. I don't even know why.
Why?
I don't know why.
Are
you
you
should
upset?
have a rant.
I got a testosterone thing going on. Yes?
Oh, I was just.
Were you
letting
going to say something?
No, I was going to let you rant. Ladies
No,
and
I
gentlemen,
don't want
Chris-
to rant.
Oh, you don't want to rant?
No, I don't want to rant.
Ladies and gentlemen, check in, check in. North Korea is boring the hell out of everybody. They're just sick of it. All the world is sick of North Korea. They're putting the missiles up, putting the missiles down, putting the missiles up, putting the missiles down. Everyone's just like, knock it off. Kimmy boy.
Oh, my
Kimmy.
God. Oh, my
Kimmy
God.
dude.
Now, Tiffany, have you been following the North Korean situation at
Just
all?
from what you guys have been saying.
And how do you feel about it?
What
you
is
nervous about
Could
it?
you
I
explain?
was bored about it when you first talked about it a couple weeks ago.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up now is Tiffany's explanation of the North Korean thing based on what she's overheard from us.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Tell
Please,
us.
yes.
Yeah, tell us what's
Go
going
ahead.
on.
So there's this guy named Kim
Mm-hmm.
who got a missile,
Mm-hmm.
and he pointed it to us, and we were like, "Oh crap!"
Yep. Very good.
And then
Apparently,
we
we're
were
all from
like,
Wisconsin.
"Don't, Texas, where Kaz and Marty is, and it might hit them."
Yeah.
Very.
And then people got bored of it.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing else happening there at all? Nothing that you can think of that was significant?
That was a very good explanation.
Yeah, I guess.
No.
I don't know. I was agreeing with you because I thought you were being nice. I forgot that you were insincere. I totally forgot that. for a
Totally
second.
insincere.
Yeah, you charmed me.
Oh, but it came out of you like a cloud. You see that? As soon as I started faking sincerity, he like, empathy, sincerity, plurf. He plurfed out a whole
You're
cloud
an
of
ass.
it.
Whatever. I don't even know why.
Disgusting, dude.
I don't even know I hang
I'm
with you.
allergic to your sincerity.
You're not gonna come over and talk to my
I'm
wife
going to
anymore.
puke blood tonight.
Yeah. So I'm bored with it already too.
Yeah.
Although some interesting developments, my wife was all nervous because she's like, China's behind it. But China basically last week said, "Look, guys,
Oh, yeah. No,
enough
they don't
already."
want it either. Yeah,
Yeah, they're
sick
like,
of it.
these guys, the U.S. owes us a lot of money, and I don't know if South Korea is such a good idea. Maybe you guys should just chill out for a little bit. What is he doing, dude? What is he? Did you see?
That's been their playbook all along, basically, and that's what everyone's saying now. It's like their playbook has always been to like threaten,
Right.
rattle sabers until they get a few concessions, but now people are just getting sick of it. They're like, nope, Dude, just knock it off.
He's got like
knock it off,
two
dude.
missiles. I will get you.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I did
What
that.
are you going to like nuke Japan? They've been there.
Yeah, right?
They just make monster movies about it. They don't care. They don't care at all.
You're listening to Double Special. We're in the middle of check-in. Are we in the middle? Are we done? You got anything? Oh, I had a story that I want to tell you about.
Margaret Thatcher died.
Oh, yeah.
Sex Pistol Johnny Rotten says hate mobs are loathsome and calls for respect.
That's awesome. Hate mobs. I still with the punk hate mob thing?
Well, Johnny Rotten is telling people to lay off Margaret Thatcher. So
right.
what does that tell you?
I don't even know.
He sold out, dude.
Yeah. Well, we knew that.
We knew.
Well, yeah, PIL is good, but yeah, a little commercial for my taste.
He was doing commercials for Jaffa cakes. Which apparently is cakes for like people with no seminal fluid.
Why do you know? How do you know this stuff, dude?
No.
I looked it up.
He's doing a play on words because I've had a Java cake before and they taste like orange.
Is it Java or
it's
Jaffa?
Like and you think the top of it is chocolate, but it's not chocolate. It's an England little cookie thing, and you're like, oh, this will be good. It's got a little bit of chocolate on top of it, and it's not chocolate. It just tastes like.
Okay, you said that
bad.
twice. You sound like Forrest Gump over there. I thought the top was chocolate, but it's not chocolate.
That's right. Attention, English people. Tiffany hates your Java cakes.
Yeah, you didn't answer my question. Is it Java or Jaffa? The one that you had, Tiffany.
Oh, I'm not sure.
I say Jaffa.
I just called it the wrong name, probably.
It's okay. You're not going to go to jail, for God's sake.
All right.
Check
in.
Yes.
Magical Chinese cannabis turtles found in England. Check in.
All right. Now, this is in the check-in thing, but this chair, you hear how squeaky this thing is?
Yeah, you should stop that.
I can't help it. I want to move around.
But good way to stop the show dead in its tracks.
No, I just felt like I needed to say something because I don't know if that's coming over the air. If it is, it sounds like I have a rocker.
I didn't hear it.
You tweeted this, right? People went kind of weird on this whole thing.
Yeah, somebody named Petricelli sent me a news article that I decided to deliberately misunderstand. So I will go ahead and tell you about that.
Please.
All right. Just 5 inches long and seemingly under the weather, the tiny creature was crouching beneath a heather plant in 67-year-old Margaret's garden at Kent Crescent, Upperby. Kent Crescent, Upperby. Her daughter, Lorraine, popped out to buy lettuce and tomato from the local co-op, but the hapless tiny reptile had no appetite. So they took it to the vet. They were worried it might have died. But then the lady from Knoxwood looked at it, picked it up, turned it over. She told me, it's not dead. And this, ladies and gentlemen, this is where the miracle comes in. This is where the miracle comes in. This is where I personally took an interest in this story. They said, it's not dead. It's made of pot.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Not dead, made of pot. And then they found a logo that said made in China. So obviously in England, they now have magical Chinese cannabis turtles.
What?
Just wandering about. You just find them in the garden wandering about. They don't move when you find them. And they're made of pot.
So this was it a fake turtle?
It's made of pot.
A pot, like...
It's not dead. So it's not fake. It's made of pot.
I have a question.
Pot hemp turtle?
Okay.
I'm so
Probably they mean
confused right now.
ceramic.
So it's not real?
Probably they mean ceramic just because they're English people and don't know how to speak English.
Oh.
But I chose to deliberately misread it.
So pot would mean ceramic, like a pot, like a potted plant.
Yes.
Is the Margaret from this story Margaret Thatcher? Is that how she died?
No.
Because you just said Margaret Thatcher died, and then you talked about Margaret.
Yeah,
the
but we all know that
turtles.
it was of what was it? Was she died?
And then Chumbawamba made a song about it.
Right. No, so it was okay. So you blew it up, and you're an idiot. Now you look like an idiot because
I don't know. It's a fun. Well, okay. He thought it was a funny story. Basically, these are people like that live with Petricelli. People too stupid to pay 16 pounds to see a panda. Apparently, they find a ceramic turtle in their yard and spend 2 hours trying to feed it lettuce and tomato. Okay. So yeah, I decided to find maybe I could find a little more humor in that than the tragic tale of retarded English people trying to feed their ceramic turtle.
That's funny.
With organic lettuce and tomato.
It's not moving.
Yeah.
No, it hasn't moved in the past time.
It's not moving. Sick. Oh, mommy, call the RSPCA out quickly, mommy.
That's the drunkest English person I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
That person's almost passed out.
Yeah, I'm in the sherry. I've been drinking the honey port.
I heard a story about, it made me angry. It wasn't really funny like that, but it was about a guy who had his 2-year-old on his lawnmower. Did you read that story? Riding lawnmower, and
okay.
The kid fell off.
So we're bringing this up.
No,
I tried to make a funny story about Chinese cannabis turtles, but no, okay, let's go with this story. Okay.
I won't do it. I won't.
No.
Well, what happened to the kid?
She got hurt very badly.
Like,
I'll leave it at that.
Is it alive?
Yeah, she's alive, but she's maimed. And I just got mad because I'm like, you don't take your 2-year-old on your riding lawnmower. Who in the hell? Why would you do that,
He was
dude?
driving the riding lawnmower.
I understand
and
that.
she ran up to him.
No,
and he
wrong.
didn't see, oh,
no,
okay.
wrong. So you don't know.
He
you
just
don't know
let
what the
her
hell you're talking
ride
about.
on it?
She was on the back. She fell off. He didn't know it. His wife yelled, "Hey, she fell off." And he looks back. What does he do? He puts the thing in reverse and backs up over her. You don't put your 2-year-old on the back of a riding lawnmower, something that has spinning blades. You want to do like I don't know. She has a better chance, I think, if you're on an ATV or something like that, because you run her over, maybe she gets a broken bone. But you run over the lawnmower, that's it. Things are getting chopped off. There's chopping things happening, right?
She's not made of grass.
No, wait.
Maybe thought it wouldn't hurt.
Tiffany has a definitive opinion.
Well, no, I was just thinking
She
when,
went,
when I was little, my mom used to let me ride on the hood of the car when she drove down the street.
Let you or made you?
Me and my friends used to ride on the hood of the car when she drove down the street.
How old were you when that was happening?
Probably like 5 or 6.
Holy crap, dude.
But we knew to hold on, though.
What
we were
did-
smarter.
Would you grow up in Nitro Circus?
We knew
What
if
were
we
you?
let go, you die. You don't let go.
Yeah, dude.
Don't be silly.
I did that when I was 5. Every kid does that when they were 5. Don't you know? Aren't you going to do that with your son? His birthday's tomorrow. He turns 5. You should let him ride down the street on the hood of the car.
Oh my God, dude.
me and my friend.
Wait, hold on, wait. Most parents put their kids like in their lap inside the car and let them, steer while they're driving.
I don't know what communist country you grew up in. I grew up in America. I ride on the hood.
Oh my God, Tiffany. Okay, that just seems very odd to me.
Why?
It's dangerous as hell for one, and
It would be fun at Christmas time because we could look at the Christmas lights better
Wow.
than having the windshield in the way.
Wow. Mom's like, there's no way I'm walking up and down the street. Get on the hood. You're going to see all the lights tonight.
You know
all of
what?
them. Here, take this rope, strap it to the bumper. We're going to...
Me and my friend Melanie were talking about how my mom used to do that the other day. It's funny. It's a big difference. Kids nowadays, they would never do that with.
Yeah, we've evolved a little bit. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, Tiffany. Just because Tiffany's mom mistook origin of species for a parenting manual doesn't mean anything.
I know.
Listen.
If you let go, then you were dumb and you should be dead.
Yeah, but the very fact that the one rule you had was not to let go, or it would be fatal, should be the reason you shouldn't be on the hood. You make one mistake, it's fatal. You're probably going to be fatal. Like putting your 2-year-old on the back of a riding lawnmower. Ridiculous. You don't do that. My kid wanted to.
Well, like on the front though. Would you let it be in the front?
No, nowhere around.
Really?
No, dude. If anything
But it's
happens,
a riding lawnmower. That's fun.
it's fun until you're underneath it, and then not so much fun. Yeah. Right. Exactly. I can't. These guys want to. Jordan and Tiffany are still fantasizing about raising an adoptive Chinese child. I fear for the life of that kid. The kid's gonna have no limbs. He's gonna be strapped to the hood of a car
He's
in
gonna
the
be
rain.
smart. He's gonna know not to let go of these things.
Yeah.
He's going to have
Hold
parents
on.
smart enough to hire gardeners.
Trust me, if I put my 5-year-old on the hood of my car and start to drive, he knows to grab because he knows not to fall. You know why? Because he knows it'll be fatal. That's why. It's not-
Really?
you don't do that with your
Dude,
kid.
All right, are we going to bet? You want to make a bet on that? $20, your kid doesn't immediately grab on.
You'd be like, ooh, an Angry Bird. Boom.
You guys are asses. It's unbelievable. Roger Stokey got in touch with us a little while ago, and a couple days ago, and said he's going on a heavy metal themed cruise in Sweden.
Oh, yeah.
And he wanted us to come up with some questions. So throughout the show, if you're calling in or whatever, if you have any questions that you think Roger would like to ask the bands, the talent on this cruise, and I have no idea who it is.
Are going to be on there.
He
dude.
did not tell me.
I know.
Look, there's got to be I don't know if it's like an expensive thing or what it is. I have no idea.
And Jordan would probably actually know the name of the bands and stuff because he knows such things that we don't have here.
All right, listen, we got a caller on the line now. Let's go ahead and take the call. Caller, welcome to Double Special. Who are we speaking with? Is there a caller on there, or is he on the other line? Oh, my bad. Okay, I didn't know. I saw it up. I was ready to go.
It never took Will a minute.
Stop! Would you stop saying that to
I'm
him?
sorry.
Stop saying that to Nolan, for God's sake. Oh, there you go. Once I write the name down here, I didn't see that underneath. All right, it says once I write the name down here. Don't be an idiot.
He
and
never
let me do my
wrote
thing.
anything.
Yeah. Okay, it's all good. Easy. Everybody relax, for God's sake.
I like
Weird
being-
vibe tonight. So anyway, Roger Stokey again, heavy metal cruise. If you can think of any questions to give us, either tweet them to us, hit us up on our Facebook, whatever, and let us know. We're gonna shoot them to him. I think he's gonna tape some segments on the boat, which should be
Oh,
interesting.
that would be cool. Yeah, I really wanted Roger to get involved in the show, so that would be great.
I was talking to Crystal about this earlier. This is the thing about this show. There are a lot of podcasts out there. There are a lot of podcasts with famous people. Adam Carolla's got a podcast, and Jim Brewer and all these guys. we're not famous. We've done some shows with some, rubbed elbows with a few famous people or whatever. But I think the unique thing about this podcast that sets it aside from all other podcasts is that we actually let our viewers get involved and do the comedy, help us do the comedy, which I don't think a lot of other podcasts are doing.
A choose your own adventure show.
Well, like Crystal was asking, we were trying to think of for our Kickstarter page, what would be a good, describe your show in one tweet. I think it's a comedy collective. I really think that what we have here is sort of a comedy collective, without sounding too, communist for those of you out there.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I'm okay with that in the artistic sense.
I thought you grew up in a commie country. They don't even let you ride on hoods of cars in your country.
This is true.
Terrible country. Travis Knight got to ride on the hood on the car.
All right, listen, we got Chris on the line. I think it's Kaz. How you doing, bud? Is he there now? Are we ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
It's really hard not to pick on him. Okay.
All right. Kaz, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up, guys?
Sorry about that, dude. New studio, all new wires. We're still working with all new wires.
Let me interrupt real quick?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes,
I
Nolan.
don't care that Tiffany picks on me. It's
Yes.
when two people are expecting two different results, it's...
Listen, I'm the result. Don't listen to Tiffany.
No, I don't.
Yeah, thank you.
I
All
don't
right,
listen to
I am the result. Yeah, she just gave me a look
No,
like, I will
I
smack
didn't.
you silly.
No, I didn't care.
Ladies and...
Hey, Chris,
Yes.
it's kind of fun picking on Tiffany.
I know, but I don't want her to get freaked out because I don't want her to be like, listen, Tiffany doesn't want to be the butt of people. You said on the way to the show, you felt like people were kind of teasing you a little bit, and you don't want to open up. I want Tiffany to open up. There's a plethora of stuff there, but I don't want you to make you feel bad about it.
Because I've been kind of letting some of my quirks out, and I feel like people are thinking like I'm like retarded or something.
Not retarded.
They think of you as a human being rather than like an unattainable goddess.
Right.
And they're like, they see like, man, maybe there is a way out of the friend zone. You're giving them false hope, basically. It's a good thing.
Yeah, Kaz, how do you feel about it? Do you feel like Tiffany comes off as like a dumb person or like I don't know. I don't want to say the R word. Can I say that? I have no idea.
Do I have the right to plead the fifth?
The fifth? You can.
fifth?
Yeah, if you want to do that, go with whatever Wiccan thing you want to do, dude. I have no idea. I plead the fifth. You gotta. How did I clean the heater?
He's gonna fill an ox horn with dung and plant it under the full moon. Good crops
Maybe
this
I'm the
year.
retard here.
No, but what I'm saying is like I think a great analogy for Tiffany earlier was this. We compared her to the guy that in Idiot Abroad, Carl. Was it Pinkerton? Was his name?
Carl Pilkington.
Pilkington.
Right.
And she said, "Oh well, he's dumb." I said, "No, he's actually not dumb. He's just a very idiosyncratic sort of person. He has little, quirks and definitely opinions that are kind of off kilter, and that's makes him interesting."
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, that previous sentence tied the record for the most syllables in a single word that Chris has ever uttered. Give him a big hand for that.
But that was correct usage, right?
Yes, it was.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
So, Kaz,
I never thought Tiffany was an idiot at all. Never thought that. I a little surprised she rode on hoods of cars at 5 years old. But
well, what did
Well,
you?
that was my mom. I was smart. I was gonna take advantage of that opportunity in life.
Now, Kaz, did your parents ever do anything close to that when you were 5? I mean, do you have any memories of Daredevil, Nitro Circus sort of stuff?
Well, honestly, when I was 2 years old, I jumped off a 2-story roof and tucked tweezers in the electrical socket. So I guess I'm not one to talk.
Listen, anybody that can jump off the roof of a building and still get the tweezers in the socket, pretty damn impressive, don't you think? So that's pretty impressive movement right there, dude.
All at 2 years old.
He's like, watch this Kung Fu Panda move as I spin off and put the tweezers. So nobody was watching you is what you're saying when you were 2. There was nobody around.
No, when I was 2, my mom gave me an apple and told me I had to eat it downstairs. And she went into the phone had rang, and she went into the kitchen, answered the phone, and when she went into the kitchen, I went upstairs, was mesmerized by the snow on the roof apparently.
Oh my God!
Put the apple on the back of the toilet, climbed up onto the toilet, took out the screen, walked out onto the roof, and got too close and fell off. My cousin lived right next door to us, and she had a very big fascination with Care Bears. She everything was Care Bears.
Mm-hmm.
And needless to say, nobody believed her. Well,
The
she
Care Bears?
would always concoct these stories, and she had told her grandmother that I was on the roof. Well, nobody believed her, obviously. And so the story goes like this. She's like, me, Chris is on the roof. Okay, Christina, whatever. And then 5 minutes later, I guess my mom heard my screams. My dad had woken up from third shift, came onto the roof in his underwear, because he had saw that something had happened and that I'd gone out the window. And then Christina had gone, Mimi, Jack's on the roof in his underwear.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Okay, Christina.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Is this a real story or is this a scene from Gummo? I can't.
No, this is a real story.
Okay,
God, did you just compare my life to Gummo? Really?
You're a 2-year-old on the roof and with your dad in your underwear and some Care Bear obsessive screaming from a bathtub. I don't know.
Bunny rabbit thing on. You know that he was wearing.
Listen, let me just say that I'm impressed that you even know what Gummo is because Tiffany doesn't. I don't think you've ever seen Gummo. It'll warp your head.
Oh my God! It's the biggest white trash horrible movie you can ever see.
Whatever. The scene. Listen, the scene in the kitchen when they beat the crap out of a chair. No, the scene when they beat the crap out of the chair is the best scene.
As soon as Jordan said that, all I could think about is remember the part where he's like, "It smells like," and the rest.
I was just thinking of the scene where the kid eats in the bathtub and Tiffany literally melting into goo and just.
Oh God!
If she tried to watch that.
I can't believe you referenced that movie. I tried so hard to get it out of my mind.
Dude, I own that movie. Whatever. I didn't rent it. I bought it. That movie's
the rights to it. All the reproduction rights. No.
Isn't it from the same owners that did Kids?
Kids and
that did?
Yep,
Spring Breakers filmed right here in beautiful Pinellas County, where we're actually not in right now. We're in Hillsborough.
What is his name? Harmony Korman?
Harmony Korine.
Korine, yeah. Guy's a freak.
That's
terrible
impressive.
freak.
So speaking of freaks, though, Kaz, we haven't heard from you in a couple of weeks. How are things going out there in Dallas? Is everything kind of calmed down? Your tweets were a little erratic there for a while. You were in and out of some, just screw you bitches, and then, no, I love everybody, no, I love my dog, and then, so is everything kind of, leveled out for you?
Well, I'm not trying to open Pandora's box again and get into my personal life.
Oh, for God's sakes!
You've
got more drama going on in your life than anybody I've ever met.
Dude, you have no freaking idea. It was ridiculous for a while. I decided to slam the door shut and just close it off, take some time for myself, and do what I had to do. And when I was ready to come back, I was ready to come back.
I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
Dude, I just see him.
No, but all was good. I mean, things have taken some turns for the better, and things are good.
Let me ask you this: we do the show, and it does center around stand-up comedy for the most part. But in your stand-up comic, did you feel a little more empowered when you're on stage during all the stuff? Did you feel like you could kind of vent on stage? You feel it kind of blow out there on stage?
Yeah, I had a buddy of mine who has helped me quite a bit with the show.
Yeah,
and his advice was, no matter how, and excuse my language, no matter how shitty things get,
yep.
The best comedy comes out of the worst experiences that can happen. And at first I took that with a grain of salt. I didn't really know what he meant. And then things started to open up a little bit, and I saw the funny in some things, and I used it in my routine, and it worked out. So.
Yeah. See? So all you need is more pain. Good for you. You've had a...
No.
No more pain?
I don't need that.
Oh, man. I thought we were
No,
going to go...
I actually, I get a lot of material lately from the news. Today I was watching the news, and there's a huge uproar right now. I don't know if you heard this. There's a huge uproar because they came out with Mexican Barbie.
Did they really?
They came out with a Mexican Barbie.
Okay.
And the uproar comes from the fact that she has a Chihuahua, and she comes with a passport. And this is
Are
true.
you serious?
I swear to God. And
Holy crap.
there's so much controversy about this.
Well, why wouldn't there be? Why would she have a passport? Why couldn't she be Mexican and just be...
She's from Mexico, and she's in America right now.
Well, why would she? Why would they give her a passport,
all
though?
the international Barbies come with
Well,
that.
most Mexicans...
they all... Okay, fair enough. He just said...
Does she have a Mexican passport?
No, hold on. That would be my question, but... No, he said all the international Barbies come with passports. I did not know that. I didn't know there was a line that came with passports. So anyway,
I didn't know that either. But it was just so funny listening to these round tables go back and forth arguing about the pros and cons about this. And it's like we got Kim Jong Un doing God knows what with these missiles, raising them, lowering them, whatever. And then you got people. You had a congressman today inadvertently release a mistakenly declassified information about. The fact that they could fit a nuclear warhead on a missile.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all this stuff's happening, and the news is arguing about whether it's right or wrong that Barbie's got a passport, and it's just like,
listen. If it's not that, then it's Kardashians. It's one of the two.
That's an issue for the Mexican government. If they want to issue a passport to a plastic doll, then that's their decision.
It's the littlest stamps ever, like the most tiniest little stamps ever.
They should have a visa in there since it's going to stay for such a long time.
It's
like a working visa?
Besides, like, how much heroin could Barbie really swallow when she's muling, you know?
That's what I was thinking, too, you know?
It's not a huge problem.
All right, well, Kaz, I'm glad that the stuff is starting to translate into more stage presence and more stage material, because that's really what it's all about. You gotta hurt. I don't want you to hurt too much. I worry about you.
No. I think the issue I was having is everything kind of hit me at once.
Yeah.
You know, I had some medical issues. I had all this. I had work crap going on. It was just like everything was hitting me at once. It's like, all right, how the hell am I supposed to deal with all this? And I didn't handle it rationally.
You're young.
I did some stupid things. But,
you're young.
But whatever. It's over. All is good.
Good.
Now I just laugh about it.
All right. So before we let you go, Roger Stokey. I don't know if you've heard him, Swedish listener.
Yeah.
He's going on a heavy metal cruise, all right? Swedish heavy metal. If you we presented this question to Tiffany. We'll see how you do with this. If you happened to find yourself on a Swedish heavy metal cruise, and you had an opportunity to meet like some famous Swedish heavy metal band, maybe you heard of them, maybe you haven't, what would you ask them? What would be the question that you would ask them?
Oh, God. I was listening when I was on hold. I was listening to the question, and I was trying to think of a good question I would ask.
Yeah.
And, I have no idea where I'd even begin.
Most obvious thing that you would ask them.
I don't know much about Swedish metal, so I can't really...
So in order to know more about Swedish metal, what would be the first question that you would ask? You're trying to find out about it, and like, okay, what's the deal with this? Because for me, it'd be like, all right, so do you guys all wear black, or because you're Swedish, do you wear some neutral color? Like, is it not black, or is it some other... Do you all have long hairs? Do you follow that thing, or is there more of a Swedish hairdo? I got like 8 questions lined up already, but how about you?
I got to be honest, Chris. You're way ahead of me.
Bam!
What I would...
You could start off with something simple, like, what do you think happened when the scene switched from Stockholm to Gothenburg, and they picked up kind of the grindcore riffs and more of a progressive influence? Why do you think that happened?
I got to be honest. I consider myself a pretty smart guy.
Yeah.
But I don't know much about Sweden.
Neither does Jordan.
Reluctantly to say.
That's not true. I know they drunk dial Finland a lot. It's like, hey, Finland, let's get back together, baby. Sweden, you love me.
Are really hot. I know that.
All right, well, that's good enough. See, that's what you can ask. What are the girls like over there? Are they hot?
Yeah. What are your female roadies like?
There you go. All right, good. That's a good question.
I have no idea.
That's all right, brother. I like to put people on the spot. All right, brother. Well, listen, always a pleasure to talk to you, and I'm glad you're alive and nobody has, offed you.
Nobody's off me? Was that an issue?
I don't know. You got drama all over the place, dude.
That was a terrible thing.
Yeah,
drama
Chris
things.
Gorges.
Wow.
No, I did.
Wow.
Okay. See, I always
Take
got
it
to
back.
I take it back. I take it back.
All right, very good.
All right, Kaz.
Apparently things were worse than I thought.
No, they're not. I'm just being an ass. All right, brother.
All right. Well, you guys take care, all right?
Okay.
I hope the new studio's doing well.
It's not bad. We like it.
It's roomy.
Well, it looks nice from this end.
Yeah, it looks like the same
It
damn
looks
thing.
the same.
Yeah, it does.
It's the same foam.
Nice, so screw you guys.
Right on. Now that's what I like. That's what I like. See?
Yeah.
I'm going to get some drama going. All right.
Get a little anger out there.
All right. Thanks, Kaz. Always a pleasure.
All right, you guys take care, all right?
All right, there you go. Roll 'em up.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Dallas comedy correspondent. We thought we Tim Kidded him, but we didn't. Kaz, the
I
comic.
don't know. Where does it go?
I don't know. Why are you handing me an open plug? I have no idea where that goes.
Because-
Wow, you guys just did that right in the middle of my outro.
I'm sorry. She did that, dude.
I didn't.
Jerks.
Oops. If you'd like to give us a call, the phone number is 813-639-8255. You can hit us up on the web, double special at Twitter. Hit Mystify Me Babe. Crystal's my wife, and she's a producer of the show. And also, it's her birthday. Was her birthday on Monday, so give her an applause. Happy birthday, Crystal, and happy birthday, Jake, and anybody else. So,
all right, people on the internet want to know, why can't Tiffany buy a pair of jeans without a hole in the knee?
I have like half my jeans have holes in them and then half don't. I really like the ones with holes.
Why? What
Because we're
difference
in
is...
Florida. It gives me a little bit of air, and plus I think it's cool. Like,
Yeah.
it reminds me, like, when I was little, my mom used to buy me, like, pants that didn't have holes. And remember, you'd spend all day, like, ripping holes into them. And, like, you would pull them and make, like, a whole thing. And my mom would be like, crap, I just bought you pants. And she'd keep buying me new pants.
I never put holes in my pants. I never
I
did
did.
that on
It was
purpose.
cool.
I never.
Tiffany is like the embodiment of I Love the 90s on VH1. Like, swear to God, dude.
Everything but the zipper going on the bottom of the
I
cuff.
love the 80s. I didn't like 90s music and things like that. I like 80s music better. And they had ripped jeans.
All right. It's been a while since we've done a stunt. We've been talking about doing another stunt, if you want to call it stunt.
It's been like a month.
Let me finish what I'm saying. It's been a while, a couple of weeks since we've done a stunt. We've been talking about doing a stunt. I think the stunt that we've landed on will be the dating game, right? I like that, the sound of that.
Well, yeah, we've thought about that. No, I don't know if we have anybody who would be interested in coming in and doing that. But.
So what it would be like if you're young and you don't remember the show, there was a show called The Dating Game. Mm-hmm. They would bring on an eligible bachelorette or a bachelor, one of the two, and they would sit by themselves, and they would bring in 3 eligible bachelors or bachelorettes, depending on who the one person was, and they would be partitioned off so that person couldn't see them. They would not know who they were talking to.
It was blind.
Right, Bachelor 1, Bachelor 2, Bachelor number 3. Then the girl would ask questions of, and I don't know if she came up with the questions or they came up. I think we should do a combination of both.
I'm pretty sure the producers came up with the questions.
I would have questions.
Well, we're gonna get to that. So then she would ask questions of each bachelor, and then based on the answer, she would pick which bachelor she liked the best, and then they would do the reveal of the 2 that she didn't pick, and then the big reveal of the one that she did pick. And then and now we don't want to do a date because I don't want to put you in a situation where you're by yourself. Like the chaperone.
We could do it like a public place.
Well, and I don't want to do a situation where we're going to get blown out financially either. And this isn't a Trump Tower.
We got to pay for the date.
Yeah, of course you got to pay for.
How much is the date going to cost? Like
who knows? I don't know.
$20 to go eat.
$20 to go eat. Where are you in
I
Bangladesh?
Don't eat that
Where
much.
are you going?
I eat an appetizer for like $5 and I'm done.
We were talking about doing that like McDonald's thing where we go with the tablecloth for them.
Yeah, we talked about that. First of all, you may not eat anything, but the other person, if they're on a free meal thing, who knows what the hell they'll order in a place? You don't know how people are when they get out and they're like, oh, this is on you guys.
So you're going to pay for their food too?
Not a McRib.
No.
It's not included.
No, you don't invite somebody out as give them a prize for winning a contest and then make them pay for the date. What kind of crap is that?
Well, the date's the prize.
Yeah.
Well, if the date is the prize, guess what? The meal is part of the date. So you're just giving them you're giving them time with Tiffany. Is that?
Yeah.
FaceTime is the prize.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to be enough.
It's such a pleasure.
Oh my God.
It's like basically being able to see the barbed wire fence at the edge of the friend zone. Just briefly, you get a glimpse, and then you go back.
Hey, but they could say that I haven't been on a date in a really long time, so they could say they're my date.
Oh my! Well, they will. I'm pretty sure they will.
Because it will be a date. I won't be able to say that I haven't been on a date.
All right, so it's not going to be for a couple of weeks. We got to get things set up. We got to find 3 bachelors. So if you're local, if you live in the Tampa Bay area, you'd like to be part of this. Come to the studio, be part of the show. It'll be fun.
Sean Purvis, talking to you.
Oh, please not.
Don't say mean things about Sean.
Because Coconuts Comedy Club wanted to do a win a date with Tiffany contest, and Sean Purvis was like, "Oh, I want to win a date with Tiffany," and I was like, "I'm not doing the contest."
Well, you should be flattered. First of all, you should be flattered that Sean would want to go out with you, right? Oh, so if he's not handsome, he's not buff, then you're not flattered at all that somebody would like you, or you just it's expected.
Problem.
It's expected, I think.
No. Okay, here's the thing.
Oh, they're ugly, so that's expected. Why wouldn't they want it?
Sean Purvis, I'm sure is a nice guy, unless you're a girl.
Yeah,
but here's the thing: he's very he actually thinks he's really, really hot, and he really wants to he's very persistent about sleeping with you.
Sean Purvis that's you know what that's called. Hold on,
he's not a gentleman.
Hold on, you know what that's called? That's called swagger. It's called swag.
Yeah, but he's kind of like, we're gonna be.
Dude,
he
he's like
really thought it could happen.
He's like that dude in the bikini with the. Let me finish what I'm saying. You keep cutting me off. He's like that guy in the commercial in the bikini with the glass of scotch with the flag. That guy with the. You ever seen the commercial?
No, I don't watch TV.
And he had long hair down to his butt. And he was really fat at the time, and he was just like he's very like, you're so hot and your boobs and your butt. And
well, we won't be able to ask Sean to do it because he'll have committed suicide by then if he hears this. So we'll take Sean right out of the equation and pick 2 other people. Jesus Christ, man!
Man, how many people have you killed on this show tonight?
I know, dude. What's gonna happen when they do the final review of the third one? She goes, "Oh, oh no, really? Come on, look at him."
She won't be able to even tell. Oh, I know. Yeah.
It's gonna be awful, man. The poor guy's gonna be like, "No,
seriously." Are you guys gonna like go get homeless people like in Tampa and like bring them in? It really makes me nervous what you're gonna be doing.
Dude, that would be pretty damn funny, though.
Please do not get homeless people off the corner.
I hadn't thought about it, but you popped it in there, and I have to say, I don't know if I can get it out.
I love it when it comes organically.
3 homeless guys. Yeah, because listen, the homeless guys would love to get it. Okay, you cut me off again. The homeless guys would love to have a free meal. Come out and have some soda, throw in a few beers.
So racist against homeless guys.
Why is that? How's that racist? They're not a race of people. The hell are you talking about?
I think it would be kind of interesting to talk to a homeless person because then I can find out like how they survive and I can find out a bunch of like their lifestyle and culture.
All right, so that's it then. We're gonna get 3 homeless guys because I listen. I'm with you all the way. I think that's a brilliant idea, Tiffany. No, we can have like after we could take some film of the foot like while they're waiting for their table. I'm sure she's gonna have questions like
your mom's already calling you. Tiffany, don't date a homeless guy. I beg you. I beg you.
Go back to the balls in your vagina. Do that trick. Don't do the homeless guy.
We should tell
thing.
people why we're not doing that.
What? Did we? I thought we already did that.
No, we didn't. Did we?
All right. So the reason we're doing this stunt, I thought we already covered this, but I'll do it again for you since you don't listen to anything that I say.
Chris freaked out that people would be thinking about his wife's.
No, not at all. Listen, it was more about, I think Tiffany was getting a lot of pressure from your mom. I asked you to bring those phone messages that you got from her pleading with you not to do the stunt. What the stunt was they're Kegel balls, metallic balls that you put up in the vagina. And Crystal was going to come to the studio with Tiffany, and they were going to try to hold those balls up in place to see who could keep them if they're longer than the other, while Jordan and I tried to make them drop them. However, we found out after the pressure from your mom also that who did it already?
The Kardashians.
They already did that stunt. So I don't want to do anything the Kardashians have done ever, to be honest with you.
My mom just called me yesterday and said, "You didn't do the ball thing, did you?" I'm like, "No, oh my God, stop asking me."
She wouldn't know. She wouldn't know unless Tiffany won. And Tiffany would be like, "Hell yeah, we did. I kept it up there for 2 hours, boys."
No,
I was doing jumping jacks. They suspended me from hooks. It was awesome.
I don't brag about myself.
Nothing to do with that at all. All right. Anyway. All right, Tiffany. So, what time is it? What do we got? We're in 4. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and do your rant right now. So we got Tiffany. Now, do you want to? Eventually, I'd like to get like some intro music for this and do something nice.
Yeah, maybe somebody could do that on GarageBand on their iPad.
Yeah, you can come over and do that on the iPad. You could actually produce something for the show. All right. So yeah, exactly. Instead of just on air stuff. What? Yeah. You do the intro for this. I don't call it whatever you want to call it. I think what you said was fine.
Which one?
Tiffany's What did you call it?
Piffle?
No, Piffle. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Oh, the
All right, go ahead, roll it out.
Or twaddle.
And go ahead, roll it out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Tiffany's twaddle.
That's it. Come on. Oh now we got. All right, well just go ahead. Do the rant first. We'll get to that.
No, do him.
No. Why?
Because it's international.
Why do you always do that, dude?
Because.
Yeah, I will.
Thank you. Wait till the name comes.
Yeah, go ahead and play. Is that
Petra?
It's Petra. You got his.
We don't have an intro for Petra.
We don't. Okay, so there you go.
Song.
No, that's okay. We won't do the song. All right, Petrocelli, welcome to the show. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, not so bad. How are you doing?
Good. Have you been listening to the show, or how's it going so far? All right.
No, it's been all right. I've just been watching Pulp Fiction. So no, I haven't been listening to the show.
That's a great movie. Or do you not like it? I have no idea where you're sitting on that whole thing.
You know what it is? It's one of those movies I've never actually watched all the way through.
Really?
So, yeah, you know when you always catch like the last half hour or the first half hour, you never see it all the way through.
Well, yeah, in that movie, it doesn't run, it's not the linear movie, so if you catch bits and pieces, it can get pretty confusing, that's for sure.
Dude, you hear that? He's biting
Well, I've just seen Bruce Willis's knob on the screen, so I've knocked it off now.
That's a little too much for you? A little too much to share?
Oh, yeah, God.
I don't know.
You really see his knob in that movie?
I don't remember. When was that?
Yeah, he's got like a girlfriend and he's just come back from a fight or something like that.
That's right.
And he's dancing about in the shower, sitting on the toilet, and he stands up and it's just dangling there for everyone to bloody see, you know, like a tumbleweed.
What are you upset? At least it did something, not like the stupid pandas. God.
Get your money's
honest,
worth.
Like,
Never
I
satisfied.
saw more of the pandas and I didn't see enough of Bruce Willis's to make a comment, but at least I saw Bruce Willis's face. I didn't see the panda's face. I don't want to talk about pandas anyway. I've had enough of friggin' pandas.
All right, now what about Jaffa cakes? How do you pronounce it, first of all?
Just like that, Jaffa cakes.
Jaffa.
Jaffa cakes.
What? Hold on, because I don't know what this is. Jordan's kind of amped up on the Jaffa cakes. What exactly is a Jaffa cake?
It's not chocolate.
Well, that's not, it's got chocolate on it. It's got a sponge bottom, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's got like a creamy, sort of gooey, orangey stuff in the middle, and it's kind of coated with chocolate on the top.
It didn't
and
taste like chocolate.
They're disgusting. They're just god awful.
Is it like a custard in the middle of it?
It's kind of like the consistency of like jam or marmalade,
Ugh.
but a bit stodgier.
I
God,
didn't like them.
that
They're very
does sound-
popular over there, though.
That does sound awful. Jesus.
Okay, so that's a Jaffa cake, but now today you were using the word Jaffa on Twitter in another fashion.
Well, yeah, there's two Jaffas. There's Jaffa with one F, and that's an Australian person. and that stands for just another effing Aussie. That's what that means.
Ah.
And then there's a Jaffa with 2 F's, and that means like that's a fella who's got all the tackle, but he can't have kids. It's like I don't know what the bloody word for it is, but he's shooting blank.
Sterile.
That's
Yeah, I guess sterile would be the word for it.
Dude, that's so weird. I wonder if there's like more categories if you keep adding F's.
Yeah.
Like Jaffa with 3 F's is a one-eyed Spaniard. I don't know.
Oh my God! I don't want to bring up the pen thing. I know you're over the whole thing. It was after the last show though. We went home and we watched the Daily Show, and they actually did a piece about body lice. Crystal tweeted about it, and they were comparing them to the pandas in that people were trimming their pubic hairs, and they likened it to deforestation. So they put them in the same category as endangered as pandas, which was an interesting piece. Just to hear him say panda right off the bat, I was like, oh Christ, here we go.
Jeez.
I know. You're right. You can't get away from them. You can't get away from the stupid things. I actually went online.
Confirmation bias.
Right. I went online to find out if there were any redeeming qualities, like if pandas were important to the environment. Really, not so much. I don't know if not so much.
It's because they're cute. But the thing is, this is what annoys me about it. This is what started the whole panda thing. Is I was sat watching TV, like watching a movie, and every time a commercial break came on, some muppet from the World Wildlife Federation, or whatever the bloody hell they call it, is there begging for your money, going, oh, the snow leopard, it's running out of food, there's only 12 of them left. Well, let it die, it's buggered. There's only 12 left, and one lives a million miles from another. They're completely buggered, aren't they? Just let it die, and let me watch me bloody Sink the Bismarck movie. Sick of it. And now you've got people in America doing the same thing about pubic lice. I mean, we create medication to get rid of them, and you get some muppets sat there worrying about who wants pubic lice?
What? Hold on.
Yes. Tiffany?
I just started
listening to what we were talking about.
Well, about the people are getting lice in their pubic hair.
What?
Are you sure it's not crabs?
Hold on. Listen, Petrocelli, do you want to handle this one, please?
Right, you know how you can get head lice, Tiffany?
Yeah.
Well, there's a special type of lice that you can only get in your pubes and in your eyebrows and your mustache if you've been, doing the old cunnilingus. And people have been having that for years and years and years, and they're medicated, and it's not the same as crabs.
Huh.
What? I thought.
How can you not know about that? You're only 30 years old.
Yeah, actually, it is the same as crabs. Medically speaking, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
they're body lice or body
How
louse.
can you not know that, Petra? You're like 25.
What are you talking about? You didn't even know they
idea.
existed until just now. At least he knows they exist. He was just a little confused in the
Wait,
categories.
what did you think a crab was when it applied
I
to
imagine
pubes?
them being like really tiny crabs that like walk around.
In your pubes.
Yeah. Are they not?
Crustaceans, you mean?
Yeah, like little
little blue-shelled crabs.
Yeah, little Sebastians from Little Mermaid, like going around.
Oh my God.
To be fair, I thought the same thing until I Googled them. So.
Now, when a guy goes down on you, do you provide a little dish of butter on the side?
It's a tartar.
What?
Well, when a guy goes down on me,
I don't have any crabs.
No, never mind. I can't.
Not yet.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know where that was going.
That got all weird.
You went to school though. There was actually schooling. Did they have health? Did they go through? Because you put huge pictures on our wall and scared the living crap out of me because I thought they were. I couldn't picture them any smaller than what they were on the wall.
I don't remember the crabs. I remember the cauliflower.
What cauliflower?
They showed us lots of pictures of cauliflower that could happen if you have sex. I just remember a lot of cauliflower looking things.
That's genital warts.
Oh.
It wasn't actual vegetables. It
looked just like a vegetable.
Well, yeah, kind of. Well, that's why they. Okay, that's why they call it that.
Yeah.
Are there any other health facts that we should open up to you? Because you're hitting me with some wild shots.
That was 5th and 7th grade.
Oh my God! All right.
That's why she turned vegetarian, so she won't get chicken pox.
Now, have you seen the movie Memento yet, Petrocelli?
I think I have actually seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, with Guy Pearce.
I don't know who Guy Pearce is. I just remember it was about some divvy that couldn't remember something, so it was taking. I wasn't really paying attention.
He's one of those
I've seen it.
He watches movies while he's doing other things. What would be your favorite movie? I'm just curious because I feel like we know a little bit about you from what we see on with the music and the Twitter stuff. But what if you had to pick a movie, one of your favorite movies?
Which Carry On movie would it be?
I don't know the Carry On ones by name. Just the one with that lass with the big boobs and the bra pops off. But favorite movies: Man on Fire with Denzel Washington. I like that one because he sticks a bomb up some fella's ass. And I like Get Carter, the original one, because Michael Caine's. Oh, and I like Zulu as well. Zulu's probably my favorite.
Zulu.
Like Zulu.
That's the old. Isn't that the old? Wait, is that the one I'm thinking of? Or no, I'm thinking of.
You're thinking of
the bridge
Zoolander.
No, not Zoolander. No, I'm just worried because these are all pretty contemporary movies except for the Zulu one. That's an older movie, right?
Like 70s, right?
Yeah,
yeah
70s.
Well, no, Get Carter's pretty old as well.
Well,
it's like 70s.
But not like Is it 70s? Get Carter?
Oh,
the Michael Caine one. The Michael Caine one.
77.
Right? No, you're right. Yeah. Right on. All right. So he likes like spy type movies. Huh? I was just trying to gauge whether you and Jordan would be able to talk.
Movies, but
no, but I know.
I think Petra is a spy.
What's that?
He's really a spy.
For who?
I don't know.
Okay.
Are you a spy for the Welsh?
We don't know what he
if
does.
I was, I wouldn't say it, would I?
Yeah.
I don't know. You could say it in Welsh. Nobody would understand you.
And
you'd be all like, horf, 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 horf. What?
Thing is, there's no one worth spying on, to be honest, is there?
No.
No, not really.
No one I'd be interested in.
No, Jordan, would you like anybody you'd like to spy on?
Like, are we talking voyeurism or like espionage? Those are two different things.
Petrocelli, voyeurism or espionage?
Voyeurism. Yeah,
Voyeurism is like sex, right?
Yeah, well, it's sexy.
Oh, more or less.
Yeah.
George Clooney. I just want to see how I measure up.
What? Really?
Not at all.
Not at all?
Yeah.
Okay, the whole thing got very, very weird just now.
Oh, look. Hey, Petra, Jordan's not wearing the thing on his head.
Oh, thank God. He looks like a coconut with a sock on his head.
She called it a beanie hat.
Yeah.
It's called a scully over here, right? A skull cap? What do they call it in England? Same thing? Scully?
It's a beanie. We call it. I mean, if anyone calls it a scully, they'll just get a dirty look like, oh, God, who do you think you are, Justin Bloody Bieber? So, no, we call it a beanie.
Yeah, I thought it was called a beanie. I always get my words mixed up from here to there now.
Justin Bieber's screwing up everything,
Sorry,
dude.
I'm not wearing a proper English top hat.
A top hat?
Where's my job?
Oh, my God. All right. I apologize about that, Petrocelli. Listen,
no, I think top hats are cool. I've got no problem with top hats. I've never had one. I want one, but
I would only want a top hat if it was one of the ones that you could pop out, not one that was.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. You hit the brim and it pops out.
I'd take one if it would make me like a master over slave trains, like Sir Topham hat. Do what I say.
You can buy that in England, though. You can buy like a lordship. Like you could actually buy a lordship from America. You could be a lord in 10 minutes if you wanted to.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's not hereditary. I want my kids to be able to, crush peasants in England too.
Well, you should go over to India then, because there was a fella from round here, and what he did was, I think he's like a Christian or something mental. Yeah. And what he did was he went over to India to do like this charity work or, something daft, some do-gooder. Mm. And he found this tribe of Indians, or whatever you want to call them, and they were just living on a rubbish skip, like what do you guys call it? A garbage dump or something like that? I don't know.
No, it's garbage. Yeah, garbage dump.
Is what we
call it rubbish still.
No, it's garbage or rubbish, yes.
So he built this big old metal shack for them to all live in, so they didn't have to live on this tip anymore, right? And they loved him so much that they actually, worship him as a king now, and they follow him around everywhere he goes and just sort of, bow down at his feet. And they've said, that when he dies, his kids will sort of inherit his title. I can't remember what they call him. It's King Booty or something like that.
That would be appropriate, though. You'd have to have a name like that if you're going to... Damn, king of the trash heap. Come ye, all on my trash heap.
Hey, man, you got a big shack.
Plastic for all. Recyclables for everybody. I am in charge. I am the king. What the hell is his day like? Does he walk around telling people what to do? Do they scurry?
I think he's just embarrassed by it, to be honest with you. He's only a bus driver in England. He drives buses by day, and then he saves up his money. He goes over to India, and he's got peasants kissing his feet. So
that's crazy. Well, I mean, if you got the money, you can do it. Why not? I mean, Jordan, I could see Jordan doing something like that. I could see Jordan if he got a little wealthy.
Doing good? No.
No, not doing good, but in doing good, sort of elevating yourself to sort of godlike status among the natives.
That's one of my dreams. No, not godlike status to unsophisticated, just godlike to anybody. Especially you guys.
At my work, people bow to me.
Yeah, but you order them to.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
They don't choose to do that.
No,
I
it's
guarantee.
because she's a square dance instructor.
No.
Bow to your partner. Bow to the corner.
No.
Do-si-do.
Oh my God.
That's not even true at all.
Yes, it is.
No.
All right. Well, we're going to get a little bit more in depth with Tiffany in a couple minutes. So, Petrelli, always a pleasure to talk to you. I heard the piece that you did with you. You're doing like an experimental digital comedy now. You did commentary and you interlaced it with clips from what movie did you use?
300.
300.
300.
Yeah. Where did that come from? You just bored one night. You're like, you know what? I'm dissecting this movie and I'm going to make it my own.
I was just piss-assing about on the computer and it was on, and I've seen it so many times. I just thought, I've got like an hour or two to kill, so I just thought I'd have a mess about.
If I did that, I'd have actually bits for the show.
Did you try that drink we invented for you?
No.
What?
No.
Why? It sounded so awful. We
I
wanted
like to get my drink out of a bottle at about 40% with no mixers. If I have to get more than one thing and mix it, it's like, oh, God. I don't even like ice in my drink, or you get these beers and people put little bits of lime in them. It's like, oh, God, who do you think you are? Prince Charles? Give us a beer.
It's pissed off by offered fruit. Are you offering me fruit right now? Get that fruit out of my face.
I don't like when they put lemons
gets
in
in your mouth. It's just annoying. I don't want to eat fruit. If I want to eat fruit, I'll go down to the farmer's market. I want to drink a beer. Give us a beer.
No, I'm the same way. I like rum and Coke, and they always want to throw a lime in it. I'm like, no, I don't need the lime. I'm not at the beach. It doesn't have to be no umbrella. I don't need garnish. No
like
garnish.
You at all. I'm like, hey, fruit. Awesome.
You are too, man. You'll eat a maraschino cherry in a second.
Oh hell yeah, those are delicious.
You're a freak.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Just like I'm with Petrocelli. I think that they're annoying and they get in the way.
Fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, has Brad phoned in yet?
No, he's gonna call in a second.
Yeah, he'll be calling back. He'll be calling here in a couple minutes. He usually calls in about 9 o'clock in and around there. Why? Did you have a question for him or?
Yeah, just ask him what is he playing at.
Where is he playing at?
No, what is he playing at?
What is he playing at?
That's the way they talk in England. It means like what? I don't know how to explain what it means. I just know what it means. I know what it means.
It's like you're doing something stupid. Why are you doing something stupid? That's what are you playing at?
Could you be a little more specific?
Well, the guy's like, he's like, oh, I'm going on holiday, and you're thinking, oh, you're going on holiday, son. Where are you going to? Tenerife? What, Marbella? Where you going? He's like, oh, no, I'm just going fishing down a river. And then he's on Just Saying, leaving these little posts. I mean, the guy's going mental. He's inventing. He recreated the Olympics. Did you know? With Bush Tucker bloody sports about throwing sticks in the air and catching them, but there was no one to catch them with. So he's running to the. He had a little friend made out of potato, but he's just going mental.
What the hell
and
is
I'm
he
thinking
doing?
that's not a holiday. You know, a holiday is going to Spain and arguing with German people about who got the sun lounger first. That's not a holiday. That's like Bear Grylls gone wrong.
No, you're right. It does sound like he's having a little bit of a breakdown over there. Maybe he's out in the woods and out in the sun too long, and he starts cracking up.
Well, yeah, he definitely is. And I haven't heard from him in like a week. I was just like, Jesus, he's dead.
He ran out
He's
of
been eaten
data
by a
on his
crocodile.
phone.
He's out there throwing sticks to himself. What the hell is what?
No, he's getting attacked by water spouts. He just tweeted a water spout that's attacking him.
Holy crap, dude! That is a water spout.
Yeah.
That is friggin'. Where in the hell
wow.
is he? He's like in the journey to the center of the earth for vacation.
He's camping in Victoria.
Jeez, that man, he is in Narnia. I think is where he's at.
As soon as he gets to Oz, he'll give us a call.
The thing is that Steve Irwin, he went out with a camera crew and he still ended up dying.
Right?
Brad's gone out there with a boat and a dog. He's got no chance.
All he's got is that and his Just Saying account. Like, I will take them to the end, and you will be there with me.
Yeah, but he's gonna use that potato as a potato shield if he sees stingrays. Sure.
No, he lost it. It fell over the side of the boat.
He killed the potato guy?
What he called it Spudsy as well. It was his one friend, and he lost it.
I don't. Yeah, no. That sounds definitely like heat stroke.
He's on Castaway.
It's like Castaway.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. All right, brother. Well, listen, always a pleasure talking to you. I think Brad's. Oh, well, you know what? Brad's calling on you.
You have to answer it because
I will.
What's his?
Yeah, I get it.
Oh,
where did it go?
crap.
Hold on, wait. I don't know. It's yeah. Hold on,
You
I'll find it.
lost
No, I didn't lose it. I just go like this. There it is, right there. Oh, wait, did he hang up? There it is. All right.
No, that's not him. That's not him.
That's not him.
No, don't answer it.
All right, stop confusing me, damn it. Hold on, Petrocelli.
Everyone's lost.
Yeah, it looks like he, because
Hopefully he'll
we're
try
trying to get him
again.
on. Petrocelli, do you have a question about Swedish heavy metal?
Yeah, what the hell is it?
Dude, Gothenburg.
Moose or something playing guitar.
No, it's a Swede, I guess, long-haired Swedish guys. You looked it up, didn't you? You got a little background information on Swedish heavy metal?
I'm all into Swedish heavy metal, man.
Roger Stokey is going on a
Tiamat.
heavy metal cruise theme.
Sugar.
Yeah.
Edge of Sanity.
Oh, shut up.
We had a Swedish heavy metal band win the Eurovision Song Contest one year.
Yeah.
Which is like everyone in Europe gets a really crappy artist to do a really crappy song, and everyone phones up and votes for it. And this Swedish heavy metal group that were just dressed in like what's that Lord of the Rings thing? They've got orcs or something like that.
No,
them
that's
weird
not-
monsters. They just dressed up like that and screamed in some stupid language that you can't understand, and they bloody won it. I'm thinking, what the hell's going on? Buck Space should have won.
I'm gonna have to come up with some good questions, but because Roger's gonna tape some stuff, and I think it'll be interesting to see who he actually talks to. Be good. All right, brother. Listen, we're gonna let you go. I think Brad tried to call him, but our producer
Hopefully
stepped
he'll
out
try
from it. Yeah, they'll
again.
call back, and we'll ask him what the hell's going on out there. Because I need to. That's kind of weird. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, all right.
All right, brother. Roll him out of there. See you
Bye.
later,
See you
Petra.
now.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, man from the magical land of Chinese cannabis turtles, Petrocelli.
Bye.
Bye.
That was awesome. All right, there we go. Petrocelli hanging up. Yeah, they were clicking in. He'll be back in a second.
Brad's
they'll
will be
call
a
back.
+6 number.
Yeah. All right. Fine. Well, what he was going to do is I talked to him for the show. He's going to answer the phone when he comes back in, and then he'll get their name and then put them through, so then I can see who it is. So I don't
I
have
think
to
Marty
guess.
was calling in too.
Yeah, I think Marty was
Screw you,
calling in,
Marty.
and that's fine. Well, no, Marty will
Why does
call
he
back.
always call right when Brad calls?
Sorry. So we talked about this.
Jealous.
So we'll figure out what we're going to do with the dating game thing, and then also. You did the dancing. We talked about this last week while waiting for the phone calls to come in, Tiffany. You did the Dancing with the Stars thing,
Yep.
right? You still have not quit this job that you're locked into. How long have you been there so far now?
Like 6 months.
It's been a while.
Yeah, that was a long job.
Did the Dancing with the Stars things? They loved you as a judge.
I danced. I judged Dancing with the Palm Harbor Stars at the Citrus Festival. Yeah, and I was supposed to be like the Bruno person because
Yeah.
I guess they have like 3 judges, and I went ahead and I YouTubed.
Now, for those
what
hold
it
on, for
was.
those people who don't, because I don't watch Dancing
Well,
with
that's
the Stars.
what I was gonna say.
When you said Bruno,
Well, that's
I don't know who the hell Bruno
I didn't
is.
know who it was either until I YouTubed it. You look it up. It's like they have 3 judges, and Bruno's kind of like, I think he's gay. Well, he's foreign for sure. And like
Bruno
he's
is gay.
like woo, and then you have this Carrie lady that's like Asian.
So they wanted you to play the gay judge?
Well, because they had another girl that was kind of for some reason they think because I do comedy I would be like
Gay?
But I did. I overplayed it and I did my thing, and then I had some jokes that I did, like cheesy jokes, like he would do. These one people they did a good job, so I was like.
So these are comments that you make after they've done their
Yeah.
routine.
So after they do their routine, you have to like they stop and they're like they go through the judges
go to Randy-
and they
Randy
ask
Jackson
us
first.
No, there's some like Lee guy and then Carrie. And
I know,
then
I was
me.
making an idol.
Oh.
So it's okay.
Ha.
Yeah, thanks for the recognition. All right, anyway.
Okay, so
then they get to
then
you?
it was my turn, and I go, "Are you a carpenter? Because you just nailed it." I'm like, "That's exactly what I was looking for."
I especially like the way that did you do the wind up because you were like, okay, all
I
right,
did
and you
because
deliver
that's
the
the way
line.
Bruno is. And then on the other person, I said, "Good thing the fire department's here because you just set the floor on fire."
Did you really say that, dude?
I did because that's what the guy would say.
You didn't even feel a little bit bad saying that?
Oh, I mean, I hated it.
It's just
Because I was like, that was hot.
Yeah, and then Swiss comes right out of your mouth.
I tried to talk just like the foreign guy did.
How does that sound?
How I just did.
No, that was not foreign. That was your voice.
That was hot. I don't know. That's the
That
way
was
he
hot.
talks.
Well, was he Spanish? Is he?
I
what
don't
is
know
he?
what he is. He's like brown.
He's
He's kind of like light
I
brown.
can't believe you just
he
said
could
that.
be Spanish.
What do you mean
he
he's
could
brown?
be like any kind of like brown thing.
Well, you can tell if somebody has like a Latino accent or.
I don't know. I only saw little clips on YouTube.
All right, listen, we got Marty on the line. We're going to go ahead and take the call. Let's go ahead and play his. I think we have an intro for
hope
Marty.
Brad
Yeah, let's do
tries
the Marty
again.
intro. Yeah, no, Brad will call back. We'll get him hooked up.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the College Station Comedy Report with our comedy reporter, Marty Hoffman, live from Texas, where they have chickens and cows and Martys. So many Martys.
I still like that one the best. Mr. Marty Hoffman, how are you doing tonight there, brother?
Oh, just exhausted. Exhausted.
You're calling exhausted?
I'm calling exhausted.
Why? What
happened? Already I've got a bone to pick with Tiffany.
Okay, well, in a second, why are you exhausted for? I just want to make sure that everything's okay.
Oh, no, just work and stuff. Just tired.
Work and stuff. All right, so you got a bone to pick with Tiffany.
What did I do?
I guess we're going to find out.
Okay, all right. And I've been listening to the call since, like, a few seconds ago.
You've been listening?
And when my phone call is coming in, you're like, Marty's on the line. The first thing Tiffany says is, I hope Brad calls back.
Well, you always call right when Brad always calls in the middle of the show, and you're like, I'm going to call when Brad calls.
And like I said, I don't mind that Marty is on the line, because when Marty calls, he usually stays on the line for a good 20 minutes or so.
And he's good at being quiet.
Okay. Marty, anything else you want to say to Tiffany since you got her?
Team Brad.
Oh, if she only had that same ability that I have.
What is that capability?
Oh, I'm good at being quiet.
All right. Wait, you're hyperventilating. Are you okay? What the hell's happening over there?
Yes.
All right, Marty. Well, I'm sorry that everything's okay with the family. Obviously, you're just working a lot. Is that what's going on now? Is that that's
him there he is.
Okay, well, just relax. Don't jump in the middle of the.
See what she's doing?
Yay.
See what she's doing right there?
What's that?
Woo!
Yes. All right, go ahead. Now we got Brad on. Go ahead and roll his intro. We'll put both at the same time. Hold on, because you gotta get them.
Marty, be quiet.
Yeah, no. Marty knows what he's doing. Marty has every idea what he's doing. And Jordan is. Come on, do it, baby.
Hold on.
Do it.
Gotta find it.
You. It's right there. You rolled over it 8 times.
Jordan went to the bathroom when you called.
We got another caller from Australia calling in.
Yeah, he's too long-winded. The guy from Australia? Yeah, he's too long-winded.
What are Australians doing?
Is he a comedian?
Who's a famous Australian hero?
Yeah, he's too long-winded.
That's what happens when you come from a penal colony.
All right, Brad McLean. Welcome, Brad, to the show. How are you, sir?
Hello, folks. How are you going? I'm going well.
I don't know if I believe you, because we just had Petrocelli on the line, and he said that you're out there doing like Olympics in the woods and throwing sticks to yourself, and then a couple minutes.
Yeah, it was the solo Olympics. It's just one of those things when everyone goes to bed and I'm still wide awake, and maybe I'm a little bit more creative than they are, and but it was dark. That was actually I was playing. I had a game of Rolly Hill where you basically roll down a hill and have the chairs stop you before you get to the fire. And then I had Throwy Stick, which was a game where you threw a stick, and because there was only one person, you sort of had to be the one that caught the stick as well. But obviously you're not going to be able to catch it because you're not lightning speed, so you have to run and pick it up and throw it back. It's very monotonous, but it's quite a skill involved. And I actually fell over during that one and hit my ear and bruised my ear up on a tree root.
All right, first of all, let me say this. If I'm out camping with you, I'm killing you by the 3rd day. I'll just say that right away. I'm not even kidding.
I do it away. I'll walk away and do it. I'll have the arena, the Olympic arena, is about 50 meters from the camp.
Could you imagine
No,
going
he
camping?
makes it sounds like fun.
With
He's
him
making it fun. That's exciting.
How fun is it if nobody else wants to join him? He's out there by himself. He's doing events by himself.
You can always win.
I think
I
be cool.
I enjoyed it. I think it's great fun, and actually my mum, she was disgusted. She said, you need to go and see a psychiatrist. And I said, why would I pay to talk to a psychiatrist when my imaginary friend Jody knows all that stuff anyway?
Marty, Marty, have you ever camped?
I have camped when I was younger. I haven't camped recently.
You want to go camping with Brad? Because it sounds like he knows what the hell he's doing. Not only do you have the typical camping stuff, water spouts, fishing, all that stuff, but you have Olympics going on late into the wee hours of the morning.
That does sound fun, actually. I think I'd enjoy that.
We should come up with a series of challenges for Brad and Marty and have them videotape them doing it. And we can put those up.
That'd be funny.
You're more than welcome to come camping, Big Chief. Although it has got its risks involved. Now I'm wearing a mustache because I thought I'd get a razor blade and have a shave, and it's not sharp enough to do the mustache. I caught this fish yesterday, and they've taken a heap of photos of it, and I looked back through them, oh my God, I look like a porn star.
Oh, ladies, look out.
Brad, you can grow a mustache?
Yeah, he can grow.
To be honest with you.
Wait, hold on. Marty.
To be totally honest, it's just dirt.
Yeah, go ahead. It's a what?
Wow, we'll never know.
It's just dirt.
So what?
He's teasing. It's not his phone. He's actually doing it on purpose. He's teasing us. It's a what? What is it?
No, I haven't got a mustache. It's just dirt, I think. I'm not going to wash it off.
Ashes where you fell through the campfire at 3 in the morning.
I think he was rubbing the phone against his upper lip and like hoping that we'd be impressed by the bristly sound, and we were just looking for nothing.
Now wait a second, Marty.
Just a little brush.
Yeah, now Marty, you can't grow a mustache?
My facial hair just I tried to grow like a goatee for like a few months, and it just looked like my face was dirty. It wasn't. It's sad. Like I went without shaving for like 3 days, and it took that long before my manager was like, "You should probably shave before you come to work."
3 days.
It's pretty sad.
Oh,
Damn.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
It may be mean. I'm not sure.
Just ask the question.
Okay. Marty, can you grow head hair, or do you purposely have your hair shaved?
No. Well, I can grow some. Like if I wanted the Julius Caesar look, then yes, I could grow it around the edges. But on the top, no.
Oh, okay.
They said it looks like an olive branch.
Well,
It's like
because I saw him with like a ponytail thing before, but I didn't know if
Yeah.
he could grow it on top of his head.
No, Marty used to wear a baseball cap all the time. When he took it off, I have a receding hairline, but Marty's was gone. It was in another county, all the way in the back, and so we actually shaved his head live on stage, and he never went back. I thought he would grow it back, but you never did.
Oh God, no. I never wanted to be the horseshoe guy. So just bald is better. Now I'm actually to the stage where I'm comfortable with it, and I just don't care. But man, I was so paranoid about it for the longest time. I think I had a hairpiece at one time.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Dude, where did you buy a hairpiece?
Well, it was like kind of like Hair Club for Men. It was like an off-brand Hair Club for Men.
Off-brand.
I thought it was going to be one of those things where they like put a mesh of hair like weaved in with your hair.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty much what they do is just shave the top of your head and then weave in a hairpiece on the top.
Nice.
So I had that for like a month or so before I was like, this is ridiculous.
No.
And I got rid of it.
I don't think Brad's going to worry about any sort of stuff like that. Brad, you seem like you're a woodsy sort of guy. You're like, this is me. Take me as I am.
You're a real man. You don't lose your hair.
Yeah, if my hair disappears, I'll just glue leaves and sticks to my head for camouflage.
Walking around looking like some sort of a biological experiment lost in the woods. Mm-hmm. Was that an actual picture of a waterspout that you just sent? Like that was really near your boat?
Yeah, that was. Yeah, it was right in front of me, and I thought, should I drive through that or should I just wait it out?
Oh my goodness,
dude!
I thought I might make a mess in the boat. I'm not sure.
We need to send just a couple pictures of your trip to Al Gore, so he'll feel vindicated for saying that there's global warming, because you're in the middle of all kinds of stuff going on over there.
Yeah, when I get back home, I'll put a heap of photos on Just Saying.
Well, no, we're having fun looking at him already, but you need to get in touch with Petch Charlie and just let him know, because he thinks he basically said that you've lost it.
Yeah, what was his question?
His question was,
what are you playing at?
What are you playing at, Brad?
What are you playing at, Brad?
This is just normal stuff, I tell you. This is why I get to play these games solo. Because it's actually, when you've got nephews and nieces around the camp, and you get up to talk at the fire and say, right, I've got this great game, and the parents sort of hush them into the tents and zip the tents up and put little locks on the tents like the your luggage at the airport. You sort of get the idea that, hang on, these people don't want to play my games. Either that or they're just non-competitive or something. I don't know.
Non-competitive. No. We've taught our kids not to compete. Everybody's a winner in this camp, Brad. Okay. Jesus.
But it's all. I was going to actually. My big idea today was to request some sad music, and I was going to wind down the camping trip with a little speech.
Okay. Can we bring us some? Put on some. So this is your last day of the camping trip. You're done.
Yeah, as we speak, I'm sinking the boat, and everyone's cracking up.
Oh man, that is kind of a.
I've important stuff to do. I've got to go.
All right. Go ahead. We're gonna put the music on. We'll let you.
Oh, no, I don't have to go from you. Don't get rid of me because I don't want to go back and pack up.
Oh, no, you're done now, buddy. That's it. Do the sad music. Get the hell out. No, I'm not.
We have to play his car raffle.
Yeah, we're gonna. Okay, here we go. This is some nice music. Can you hear that okay?
Oh, that's beautiful. All right, folks, it's back to, it's going good now, isn't it? The music's going.
Oh, he's putting it back up. Put it up. That's
there
good.
you go.
Oh yeah, I can't work without music.
You can't work with that
Back
music?
to Civilization. No, this is it. This is the start of it. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Back to Civilization, running water, electricity, and fabric softener that stops your trousers from standing upright long after you take them off due to 2 weeks of hard wearing, blood, mud, sweat, and beers. Back to communicating with the outside world and not just a couple of ring-ins from the city who turned up but left unexpectedly because they said the camping was intense, which I didn't understand because Dad had a caravan and I slept on a blanket next to the fire when I wasn't playing sports. So there was no hard and fast rules on housing, tents or otherwise. Back home where ants aren't as accepted as part of your oats and muesli at breakfast time, milk has fewer lumps and refrigeration plays a big part in us not contending with butter in a liquefied state. Back where birds are not as common in your kitchen and you don't hear the kids scream, Dad, Dad, there's a frill-neck lizard in the dunny or toilet, if you'll allow me to translate. Back where bills are a reality, television is company, and urinating meters from where you sleep is considered totally unacceptable. Where sitting around on camp chairs with family will label you as a gypsy, growing unwanted body hair a hippie, and foraging for food that doesn't come from a supermarket or other recognised food outlet a hobo or street bum. Where smelling like a campfire will lower your social standing, where the water feature outside your house won't run for thousands of kilometres, giving you the absolute sense of freedom you feel while sitting on the river. Yes, folks, the holiday's over.
That's very beautiful. Nice, very nice. All right. I feel like I don't want to go home either now.
I feel like I understood about half of that.
I haven't said that. I've still got to pack up and drive a couple of thousand kilometres. So the party's not over yet, folks. Things going to happen.
Listen, Brad, before the show's over, we're going to play your car raffle bit that you did. Very funny. We're going to play that tonight. But we want you to travel safe. I'm glad you had a good vacation. And now it's back to the grind, baby. Back to slinging them fish.
Back to the grind. And driving up here, when you're driving 2,000 k's, there's a lot of insects and bugs involved on your windscreen and that sort of stuff. So there's 2 things that happened, and this is very quick. I've locked my keys in my car, and I average that about once every 2 weeks. But on the way up here, I locked them in 3 times. So I become very good at getting my keys out of my car. And I noticed, without bragging, I've become very good at washing my windscreen as well at the service station. So, I'm not trying to talk it up, but there's just life if the fish truck fails. That's all I'm saying. I can fuel cars and wash windows, no drama at all. So don't count me off. If I don't go back to work, not all is lost.
Petrocelli's right. You've snapped. He's gone.
Gone, dude.
This is not the same Brad that we talked to 2 weeks ago.
I know.
Righto. Have a great evening over there, folks.
All right. There you go.
Bye, Brad.
Thanks, Brad.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bye-bye.
our Aussie Jaffa comedy correspondent.
Holy crap.
Busy cleaning bugs off the windscreen with his magical keys. I don't know. What the hell was that? Just something about a blepherd lizard in the dunny toilet? What the hell is going on over there? I don't know.
Oh, my God. All right. So that's fine. Marty, what do you think about, I don't know if you heard, what do you think about the dating game idea that we had for Tiffany? You think that'll work? You'd like that idea?
I did not hear that idea. I'm still worried about Brad.
Yeah.
Brad has lost it. Brad is gone. He's not all there anymore.
Yeah.
He's just trying to
I think fishmongering has got to him.
No, it's the vacation. It's water spouts 10 feet from him. That would freak me out, dude. I wouldn't even know. I don't even know any survival techniques to survive a water spout. What do you do? Other than not go through it, obviously. But, I mean, what if one rolls up on you? What do you... Could it lift you off the ground? A water spout, I guess a big enough one could, yeah?
No,
but that looked like
you just get all itsy-bitsy spidery. You can go up it.
Okay, that was ridiculous. All right.
Yeah, the itsy-bitsy spider goes up the water spout.
All right, so we got Marty on the...
I love her getting jokes. It's so cute.
Oh, yeah. All right, so we got Marty on the phone. And while we got Marty, we're going to start this before everybody called. Now we got the calls out of the way. Tiffany, we've got a new segment where Tiffany is going to let us know what has upset you, or what we're calling it Tiffany's
piffle, or Tiffany's twaddle, or Tiffany's tantrum. One of those things.
Twaddle's not a...
Twaddle is an actual word.
I know, but so close to the word twat. I don't know.
Oh, see, I
Why
told
did
you.
you have to say that?
She's all porn, dude. She's porn.
I'm not.
She acts offended, then she uses porn terminology.
You said it.
I did not say twaddle is the word that we use.
But you said the word twat.
Twaddle.
And then
What do you...
Tiffany's tantrumatic moment.
What is she, like the root word barbarian? I mean, I can't even. I'm so
Root word barbarian.
I can't own that dog. It's a Cocker Spaniel.
I know, dude.
You said cock.
My grandma used to live down Dickinson Road.
Stop. Just stop. All right.
And I was like, Dick.
All right, so we were having the meeting. Something definitely tweaked her a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and talk. Now, Jordan, go ahead and set this up and roll her in with some sort of official, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Come on, do it.
Twaddle? Okay.
I don't care. Whatever you want to do.
Twaddle.
Let him do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Tiffinal's Piffinal.
I don't like it.
Tiffinal? Yeah, because he said Tiffinal.
Tiffany's Tantrum.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
What?
Now it's you. You start your tantrum.
So what'd you guys say? Because I said something about how I like dinosaurs, and you guys were like, "Oh, we're gonna watch Jurassic Park in 3D," and I was like, "No, because I own it on DVD. Why in the world would I go to the movie theater to watch it in 3D? 3D movies are stupid, and it's because first I don't like the glasses; those are dumb and they're annoying on my face, and they make me nauseous, and I don't like it. And plus, movies in 3D are just the regular movies. Remember, like, when you go to, like, Disney World or things, when it's a 3D movie, they actually, like, throw pies at you, and you're like, whoa, the pie's gonna hit me. Or, like the trombone guy's playing, and the trombone almost like, oh, the trombone's gonna hit me in the face and such, right? But now the movies don't even do that. It's just, like, regular movies. Like, I saw Polar Express in 3D, and did I feel like the train was gonna hit me at any point during that movie? No. And so, like, I just think it's stupid, and I don't like it. It doesn't add to the quality of the movie, and I think they're just trying to get extra money for the movie. It's not like they changed Jurassic Park to make it look like the dinosaur is reaching out and grabbing you. It's the same exact movie, except for they make you wear the glasses, and they're charging like $10 more.
Is that it?
I don't know. I don't like it.
First of all,
wait, no, before we go,
okay.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that little twinge you feel in your head right now is your brain bleeding out. So, okay, go ahead, Chris.
First of all, the first couple of 3D movies that you talked about, what were they, like vaudevillian movies? Trombones, pies? What the hell movies
Well, it's
are
like
you
when
going
you
to?
go to the Muppets 3D at MGM or whatever they call it at Disney, the Muppets are like, woo, and they like throw crap at you, and you're
yeah,
like,
but that's
woo.
a 3D experience.
Well, that's
not
what
a 3D
it's supposed
movie.
to. But that's what a 3D movie is supposed to be.
All right, so let's start off. First of all, Tiffany considers the platonic ideal of a 3D movie to be the Muppet experience at Disney MGM.
Or the Terminator 3D at Universal Studios.
Or the Back to the Future ride.
Not to mention that she's completely ignoring the seminal 3D movie at Disney, which is Captain EO. What the hell happened to Captain EO?
Yeah. What about that? Is that at Epcot?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's Epcot.
I don't know.
Marty, now I know that you've seen some 3D movies. I know you have.
I've seen Captain EO. That was really cool.
You liked it?
Yeah, with Michael Jackson. Yeah, of course. How can you not like something with Michael Jackson in it? Unless it's the boy.
And hot era, extra hot era Angelica Houston. Don't forget.
I believe you just missed that. That's a funny ass joke you just made. Nothing. I'm not going back to it. Listen, on a certain level, I agree with Tiffany. I don't like 3D movies. Now, I don't agree with you in that I think that they do purposely, like if you watch the Jurassic Park movie, I don't know if they enhance the scenes or whatever, but dinosaurs are popping out. They are coming at the screen. However, I hate having to pay extra for a movie, and I hate having to wear glasses. I don't want to. The 3D television idea, stick it. I don't want to sit in my house with glasses on.
Never.
While I'm watching. And not only that, you have to put batteries in them. They got to be synced with your television. Screw that. I'm not down with that at all.
What if this is what I worry
batteries
about?
in your glasses?
Yeah, the glasses are powered by batteries or whatever. They're actually.
I don't know.
Yeah, the new ones
I don't
are.
like the way they do your nose. But here's what I'm worried about.
Mm-hmm.
What if all TVs become like 3D TVs? And so like I'll be like my grandma. You know how like my grandma used to have like a black, or my great grandma used to have a black and white TV. So I'll be like the equivalent of my great grandma because I'm gonna have a regular TV, and everybody else is gonna have 3D TVs
Remember
but
when
me.
Great grandma had the black and white TV, dude? That was
with
awesome.
the knobs. Yeah, Chris actually had a black and white TV. Probably. I had a TV with knobs in my room when I was younger, though.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I've lived before you did. I'm sorry that I'm not young, and no, I
will never own a. I hope holograms happen.
No,
and then that would be cool.
Technology's happened. Listen, I remember the 8-track tapes. They were a pain in the ass. You had to listen to them. Do you remember 8-track tapes? Don't you, Marty?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, remember you had to go. Are you being serious, or do you remember them?
No, I totally remember them. Yeah, we had something on it. I don't know, maybe Bee Gees. It might have Bee Gees on it.
You had a
Maybe
Bee Gees
some
8-track tape?
I had a records.
All right, records are good because you can pick where you want. On an 8-track tape, though, there are 4 tracks,
Chris
right?
is so old, he remembers when movies came on scrolls.
Stop it. The 8-track tapes had 4 tracks, and there were a couple songs in each track. And if you wanted to get to a song that was in the middle of one of those 4 tracks, you had to skip forward and then listen to the first part of that track to get to the song. There was no way to go to a song directly unless it was the first song on the beginning of each of the 4 tracks. Right, Marty?
And
Yes, and if a song happened to be at the end of one track, it would stop and then skip over to the next track and then just continue that song. So there would be a stopping point in the middle of the song.
Wow, you got some really crappy 8-tracks.
But cassette tapes, you had to fast forward and rewind and do all that too, and that was annoying.
No, but there's a difference. You could only fast forward to a certain point. On an 8-track, there was no fast forward. There was it's almost like a chapter button on a DVD. You hit to the next chapter, the beginning of the next chapter. But there was no way to fast forward through that chapter. You could skip the entire chapter, but if you wanted to hear a song in the middle of the chapter, you had to let it play until it got to the song. Yeah.
Do you always complain about dead things?
Yeah, at least mine's real.
All I'm saying, my point is that the technology has changed, and when we got cassettes, awesome. Then we got CDs, even better. Now we got digital stuff. Amazing.
I don't like 3D.
Hold on.
Tell us what you don't like, Chris. Tell us what you don't like about the dodo bird.
Shut up. My point is that the progression of televisions, I'm not okay with. I'm not. I don't. The 3D thing, I don't need it. I never needed that. I don't need to feel like the TV is coming in my living room. There's no need for that.
But I think next, because Disney World always tells you what's next, and Universal too, is because their rides will I think the hologram thing, because they have a thing now where they do holograms, and Christopher Walken is a hologram at Universal Studios, and he does think that will be cool. I'll be down with a hologram movie.
They're doing concerts with dead stars and everything.
Ooh, that's cool.
I don't know.
I wouldn't pay to go there, though. It seems stupid. They're not even there. It's a hologram.
Well, you're into all kinds of weird stuff. I mean,
Me?
Marty, she ordered a dinosaur tooth.
I'm so excited. I'm getting a dinosaur tooth in the mail, and it's going to be a real one from a reputable fossil place.
Tell them the name, Marty. Listen to this.
It's called the Fossil Shack. But it really is a and it's a tooth from
the Fossil Shack.
An African T-Rex. But no one's allowed to touch it but me.
Why?
Because it's mine.
Why?
Because I respect my things and other people don't respect their things.
You don't respect that at all. If you respected it, you give it a proper burial where the rest of the creature died. But you don't. You paid some anthropomorphic shack on the internet to dig it up for you, to grave rob. To go grave robbing for you.
No,
that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
They're selling all the rest of the parts to other people.
So it must be okay.
Oh, it must be okay.
I really wanted a Velociraptor claw, but those were a lot of money.
Ate the tiger penis. Everyone else was eating parts of the same tiger. It was okay.
I would never eat a tiger.
Hold on,
penis.
Marty had a question.
No. I was just thinking. Remember when we all had her great grandmother and we dug her up and sold different parts around the country? Oh
yeah.
But it's a dinosaur.
Guess what I'm getting in the mail? I'm getting an
So
old
is she,
Jewish.
really. She had a black and white TV.
Yeah, but guess what I'm getting in the mail, Marty? I'm getting an old Jewish woman's toe.
No, but
it's been fossilized. I'm going to get it. I'm going to hang on. But nobody can touch the toe. I'm the only one that can touch the toe because I got respect for the dead.
And you notice she's only comfortable with an African dinosaur. She's not buying any European dinosaurs. No,
I would have, but I wanted a T-Rex thing.
Okay, well, you got
I think it's really cool. Who in the world doesn't want a
find
dinosaur
an Australian
part?
dinosaur.
I just think that it's probably not a real dinosaur tooth because you got it from the Fossil Shack.
But no, I went on
It's
a
the
bunch
Fossil
of
Shack.
But there's a lot of fossil forums with professional fossil collectors
Yeah,
and
they
stuff,
usually-
and
how
they
about-
all were raving about the Seth guy that runs the Fossil Shack and about how he's
it
very
sounds
good.
sketchy to me because listen, anything with the word shack when you got after except for Radio Shack, I guess they get by, but you're not going to buy anything. Would you buy any food from a place that had shack at the end of the name?
It's my tooth, and it's going to be awesome.
Answer the question. Would you buy any food
I
from a
don't
place?
really even care about food.
Answer the question. I
What?
don't care whether you care about it or not. Just answer the question.
Radio
Would
Shack.
you buy food from a place that had the name Shack
Yeah,
at the end of the
my
name? You
keyboard
would?
was from Radio Shack.
They don't serve food. I'm talking about food. Would you buy food from a place? I said Radio Shack is the
I'm sure
exception.
there's some beach shacks and stuff that are just fine and tasty.
All right, I'm done asking you questions.
What
You
about
won't answer a question.
Joe's Crab Shack.
No, I won't do it. I won't. No,
Too
I
late
won't.
now, dude. You brought up.
I've never eaten Shack. I've never eaten at Joe's Crab Shack.
There's one on Gulf
Crab
today.
Shack was
I think
good.
it's an endearing
What?
name.
The Crab Shack was good.
It's an endearing name. Fossil Shack. How much did you pay for the fossil?
$40.
Damn, dude.
I should have bought 2. That way I could let people touch the other one.
What?
All right, and now you're gonna keep this tooth with your Harry Potter one, which
Yes.
is also a secret.
No one's
thing.
allowed to touch the Harry Potter one.
How many things do you own that people aren't allowed to touch? Could you provide us like a list?
I can name one.
Remember my chair? The guy's like, "Can I see your chair?" That's another thing. I'm gonna rant about how people say they want to see things, but they really touch it and use it.
Okay.
I think that's rude.
Oh my God.
Because when you
Touch
say
with your
"see,"
eyes
look,
and
I'm
not with your
seeing.
hands.
I see
All right,
my water.
listen, we got
but
Marty.
I'm not touching my water.
All right, so she got the tooth. She's gonna get the tooth. So Marty, you had a little homework assignment to do. Were you able to get that done?
No. Netflix does not have Memento on it.
Did you watch a movie at all?
Yeah. Wow.
Well, no. If I didn't watch that one, what's the point? If I just say, "Oh, now I watch this one," you'll still bitch at me.
You didn't watch
Hold on. Wait. You do have the internet.
And apparently, Tiffany hated it anyway.
Hold on. Wait a second. You do have the internet, though, right?
I have the internet.
Well, Jordan.
I know, honestly, dude. You could have found the movie if you'd really
Okay.
tried for more than 2 minutes. Also, Marty, you know what? If you run out of Mountain Dew, do you just die of thirst, or do you find something else to drink? God's sake, dude.
So you weren't able to review the movie.
You just gave
I was
up.
not able to review the movie.
Okay. And I did not hate it. I just said that I thought you could have been funnier about it. That's all. I don't understand where the word.
No, we felt
Jordan did too.
I just felt that you were a little rushed at the end,
Right.
and we could have. But I liked it. I mean, it was
They're
good.
talking about the last review that you did, not
Star
the one you did
Wars
not
one.
do. Yeah.
Because Chris said he spent like all
They
weekend.
didn't even get the idea of the review.
Huh?
They didn't even appreciate what the concept was.
I'm with you, dude. I
They
told
had
you.
like 3 different ideas about what the concept was. They were bored, I'm sure, while Brad was reading his review or his sad rolling away from camping. Tiffany was just smiling and right up next to the microphone, and as soon as he was left away from the microphone, just gone.
Listen. I feel what you're going through because this is what I go through all the time, dude.
So like,
Wait, stop talking.
it's like the
No, leave it
equivalent
play.
of me and Jordan is to me and Chris, as me and Brad is to me and Marty.
No. The equivalent is that Marty and I are the same in that you guys, when you're not interested, don't give nothing at all. You give nothing. See, look, they're already not interested in talking about it. They're not even interested in talking about it. Marty, you know what I'm saying? They're careless, thoughtless
I know
people.
exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. You used to accuse me of that, but you know what? The real people that do it, JB, Tiffany.
Really?
Yep. Ask Tim Kidd.
I know what the name of your favorite game is. What's
What?
the name of my favorite video game?
Oh,
Team Fortress.
No.
F and R,
No,
RFN,
see, she doesn't know either.
FET.
Nobody knows because
FTD.
it's different every 8 minutes. You change to a different favorite something.
Napoleon, FTD.
Dude, you don't have anything favorite.
What is it?
Mountain Blade Warband, Napoleonic Wars.
Yeah, whatever.
I knew Napoleon thing.
But see, I know Battlefield.
What's the name of
3.
that FDR
I remember
thing?
Yeah, because it hasn't changed in a year. You don't last with anything. You like something for 8 minutes. As soon as somebody goes, "Oh, I like that," you're like, I don't really like it that much.
God, dude, all you do is
Suck
complain
ass.
about things from
Oh,
the
we
70s.
have to play that
8-track, me, you suck.
the car raffle thing.
All right. Yeah, we'll play that in a minute. All right. So Marty, all right. So do you want to pick another movie? Let's pick another movie for Marty to do next week since he couldn't do something.
him
Something
3
that we know
choices.
something that we know that's on Netflix.
I saw that The Gray was on there.
The
I could watch
Gray?
The Gray.
What is that?
A horrible Liam Neeson movie where
Yeah,
he
don't
fights
do
a
it.
wolf, and that's not going
How
to be.
about Jurassic Park?
No. Wait, The Gray? No. Have you seen The Gray?
No, I've never even seen The Gray.
Huh. You would watch. Well, you'd end up watching the whole thing.
Sounds
but you would,
boring.
It wasn't really that good of a movie. I want to get something more classic, something that a lot of people know.
The
something.
Shining.
Okay, that
Ooh,
might.
The Shining would be really good. 'cause,
Marty, you
like,
think you could watch The Shining?
If it's on there, I can watch it.
Well, how are we going to pick movies if we don't know if they're on Netflix or not?
Well, I don't know. I
All
don't
right,
know.
well, let's
Why
do
you
this.
put this all on me?
All right, well,
Why
let's-
are you weighing
Why
down
don't?
with
Why
it?
doesn't he just pick a movie?
Because
Why don't you give me a list of it?
I'll tell-
Why
no,
don't
hold
I
on.
just come up with a movie?
Hold on.
Why don't I just do
Wait,
a movie?
I'm going to get there, but I'm going to tell you why it's on you. You're fighting for your life. Right now, Brad is crushing you. You are fighting for your life here.
Dude.
Team Brad.
He's
No,
taking pictures of like deadly water spouts
Yeah.
threatening him and stuff.
What do you got? Oh, it
You
wasn't on
can't-
Netflix.
You can't even find The Shining on Pirate Bay, you loser. God.
All right. You pick the movie. Next week, surprise us. Make it a movie that probably a lot of people don't pick some, ridiculous indie film that nobody knows about because then they're not going to get.
The Shining will be really good.
Or The Shining.
I should do that.
No, this is Marty's thing. You got
Are
your
you sure?
thing.
Marty's not very good.
You got your thing. He'll do his thing.
He
All right.
didn't even do it.
So you pick the movie for next week.
Yeah.
And you do minutes 15 through 40. Is that what we said?
15 through 40.
15 through 40. All right.
15 through 40. All right, let me see how I feel about it.
What do you mean?
How are you, buddy?
All right. By the way, while we've been talking about this, people on Twitter have been turning Tiffany's dinosaur tooth into the newest superhero.
What?
Yes, Travis has dubbed it Shadow Tooth. It fights crime in the shadows and cleans people's houses.
Protects their chairs.
Yes.
Oh, and it turns me into a Power Ranger.
Oh yeah.
That's exciting.
Very good. That's Travis.
Well, let's do this. When you get your dinosaur tooth, can we take a picture of you with the tooth and we can put it on the show so people can at least see it?
I'll take a picture of me with my dinosaur tooth, but I'm afraid you guys will take it out of my hand and touch
I want to
it.
see a picture. No, just take a picture of you in your chair holding your dinosaur tooth and your wand.
Okay.
In your Robin outfit.
All right. All right, Marty. Anything else going on that you want to talk about? We're almost done. We're almost out of here.
There's a guy at work that's driving me nuts.
Why?
What's he playing?
Well, let's just say his name is Terry,
Okay.
and he's an older dude, 50-something, and I've had to take him to get gas, like in a gas can, like twice already.
He's run out of gas while he's on his route, or while he's doing his delivery.
Yeah. While he's working at Pizza Hut, delivering pizza, he never thinks to put gas in his car beforehand.
So he comes to work and then he runs out of gas like after one delivery or something?
I don't know how many deliveries it is after, but he runs out of gas on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
He's done it like at least 5 times that I know of.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then, like, I go to this gas station, we both go to this gas station, and the guy at the gas station's like, hey, can you tell that other guy to come over here? And I'm like, Terry? Like, yeah, can you tell him to come over here? I'm like, sure, I'll tell him he said hi. He's like, no, not really hi, just tell him to come over here. I find out he's borrowed money from the guy at the gas station to get cigarettes.
Oh, my God. This guy's got a job, though, at your place.
Yeah, he's got a job at Pizza Hut. Delivering pizzas, and his wife makes more money than him.
Well, okay, how does it make you feel, Marty, that you hold the same position as this guy?
I know, because it sounds like the job's just about right for the other guy. Like, what do you expect?
Okay, that may be the funniest thing Tiffany said in a couple weeks. That's it. He's got it nailed. What are you doing?
So he's living above his abilities, and I'm living way below.
No, that's not what we said at all.
I don't really know you that well to say such.
Are you going to tell the guy to get his crap together? I mean, Jesus,
I'm sorry?
Have you said anything?
I have a 4-year-old that's all pulling at me now.
That's all right. Have you said anything to him about the fact that, hey, listen, buddy, you should have gas in your car if you're going to be a pizza delivery guy. It's important to, maybe gas up the car.
I tell him, I try to give him helpful hints, like, what I do? I fill up my tank every night after work. That way you have cash, you make tips, you have cash, and then you just fill it up. And you never have to worry about that.
This is my impression of the guy when he goes, I'm sorry, he's like what?
I just don't understand. And like I said, he had borrowed from like one guy at a gas station. That's just that gas station. There are like 3 or 4 gas stations that he goes to, and he borrows money from all the cashiers at these different gas stations.
To be fair, though, Marty, you give terrible advice sometimes, especially concerning gas and cars, because I remember at one time you advised me that it would be very smart and a good idea to just drive around till I ran out of gas to know where my empty thing is, to know when my car is. It's like, yeah, that's a great idea.
So, when did
I did not.
When did gas stations become banks? Were they
I know.
lend you money?
I was thinking the same thing. Who are these people at these gas stations that are giving people money? Because they'd be like, get the hell out of here! I'm not giving you money.
No one's ever let me borrowed money at a gas station.
Apparently, to work at a gas station in Texas, it's like you can't be. I guess you have to be underqualified for a pizza delivery job.
No, but here's my impression of the guy when he gets off of work. As Marty's like, okay, we'll see you tomorrow. He gets in his car and he's like, you know what I do? He's like, yeah, you know what I do when I go home? Blah, 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 blah.
I know,
I
dude.
guess was the gas station attendant guy like in the same fraternity as the guy at your pizza place?
It's getting rough, dude.
I have no idea. I have no idea what they're saying. I don't know how people live their life like that.
Hey,
I
listen.
don't know how they do it.
No, I don't know either. That's I mean, and he's but you know, here's the thing though.
Why can't they just go find a professor to live off of?
No, but listen, at least the guy's working. You give him that. But what is he? I mean, for how long? If he's borrowing money from the gas stations that he's supposed to be getting gas at, I just can't borrow money like that from people.
So, yeah, it's just annoying. But anyway,
All right.
I don't know. It stresses me out. I don't know how people live like that. I don't know even.
Why don't you say something to him? Say something to him.
And tape it. Contribute.
Don't you wish you had like those glasses from They Live so you could just find out if he's really human or not?
You can do voyeurism.
And Marty, also, while we got you, do you have any questions for Roger Stokey about Swedish metal?
Oh,
yeah,
he
Swedish
would.
metal. He's on a cruise. It's a heavy metal themed cruise. What are the questions? Or one question, at least one.
The
Hold
only
on.
question I really have is how heavy is the metal?
How heavy is the metal? Who we got? Somebody popped in here. Who's on the line?
This is Adam Walker.
Adam Walker.
Oh,
What's
Adam.
up? You know Adam, right?
Yes, from the Twitter. And last week he called.
That's right. I want you to interact with him now.
It's Adam
Yay!
Walker.
There we go.
Yay!
So you would ask them how heavy the metal is.
How heavy is the metal? Is the boat going to sink?
No, but okay. See, but that could be taken a couple of different ways. If you said how heavy is the metal, I would take that musically as, is this stuff hard? Is it thrash? Is it?
I knew where he was going.
I know where he's going literally too, but no, that they will throw his ass off the boat if he asks a question like that. They will laugh and then they will grab him and stuff him in a bass drum and roll it right off the bow of the boat.
I would ask what.
Go ahead, Marty.
I'm sorry. I would ask what the subject matter is of heavy metal in
Yeah.
what is it, Sweden?
Yeah, it's Sweden.
Mm-hmm.
Or international water.
We do a lot of devil worship stuff over here and there for a while, and anger against the man or something. But I'm like, what is it over there? What are they singing about over there?
That's a good question. All right, we'll write that one down. We came up with a couple of questions ourselves, and one was Tiffany came up with what are their influences, which that's a good basic question.
That was good.
And then what's their demographic? What types of people listen to their music? And then what other music do they listen to besides metal?
Do they sing in Swedish?
Do they? Well, yes, they sing in Swedish.
That was
Not
funny.
necessarily. Someone sing in English?
Yes, Mr.
Are
Walker.
they going to go down with the boat like on the Titanic?
Oh, are you kidding? Metal guys? They're probably the reason the boat is going down. Are you kidding me? And they get there with a song, and then they just throw like an anvil through the floor. Bam! We're done in Swedish, and then the boat goes down, and they're like, "Well, that's why we don't work that much." Are you into metal, Adam?
I used to be really into metal. I actually know that band that he was talking about earlier.
Which band was that?
That band that dressed up and won that Univision contest in Europe.
Oh, okay. What's
the
the
weird band's name? Lordi, and they're crazy.
Lordi?
Yep.
Oh, see, that just makes me think
they dress up like monsters.
Oh, they dress up like monsters. Oh, that's like sort of like War does that as well.
Yeah, basically that's a good way to describe it, but it's pretty strange stuff.
Yeah. Well, and now what are you into? Just like nice, like the Carpenters?
Yeah, I got a Carpenter's 6-disc changer.
6-disc changer. They're coming out with like it's like the Xbox Steam Xboxes now. It's like a Carpenter's 6DD changer. Well, it's got a nice. Yeah, it's very thin. It's a thin model. It's a good model.
Chris is all jealous because he's only got like an 8-track player. Plays Harry James and his
do you
golden
think
trumpet.
Jesus listened to the Carpenters?
Oh man! Wow, Tiffany laughed at that. Good for you, Tiffany.
I like Carpenter jokes this week.
What other Carpenter jokes do you know?
I know, right? How many are there?
Well,
Do you know
I said
any?
the one at the.
Yeah, that's 2.
I don't know.
That's it.
Oh,
She's
I
tapped
have
out.
a thing about nailing.
You do?
Yeah, this lady at Home Depot, her pickup line is, "Do you know where I can get nailed?" I mean, nails.
She must be a looker, huh? Is she a looker?
I don't know. It's from a movie.
She's all like when she said that she's like, "Do you know where I can get nailed?" And like, yeah.
I mean, nails. That's
Adam.
Sounds like you were at the Ho Depot.
Yeah, there we go. Now we got Marty. You got any? No, I bet you Marty can do one right now. Marty, you got any carpenter jokes?
Oh, actually, last time I was doing comedy, I told 3 carpenter jokes.
3?
And, nailed it.
Come on,
That was like my joke I did at the dance thing.
Yeah, Marty, come with a little bit more originality
Did you
there.
hear that I judged Dancing with the Palm Harbor Stars, and that's what I said? I said, "Are you a carpenter? Because you nailed it."
Oh, yeah, that is true. You did say it, didn't you?
I
Damn.
did. Stop stealing my crap.
Yeah, I think that
We
they.
had multiple carpenter
Well, I
references
did,
during the
honestly,
show.
though.
What?
There's multiple carpenter references.
Yeah,
tonight.
they're flying all over.
We should name the show.
Wait,
Carpenter.
Marty had another one. You got another one? Because come on, hit me with something good, Marty.
Well, I just wanted to, give an excuse for that one. When I told you that one, I was hammered.
Oh, please. All right. Okay.
All right, never mind.
Yeah, that
never
was
mind.
okay. That was awful.
Waka waka.
That joke was plain. I'm sorry. That joke was plain.
All right, it's now they're just puns. All right, so it's not actually witty anymore. All right, you went from like Louis C.K. right down to like Louis Anderson. You went dropped it right down into the gutter. All right.
Well, at least you're being on the level.
That's awful.
Too far, man. You took it too far.
Adam, please stop him.
Yes,
Tell him.
Adam, what's going on with you this week? Anything exciting in Wisconsin?
Well, tomorrow night I am doing a benefit show in Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Nice.
It's for national comedian Carl Strong. You can go to carlstrongcomedian.com.
Okay.
He has congestive heart failure, so we're doing a benefit show to try to help him pay his medical bills.
I want to do that for my teeth. I want to do a benefit and so I can get my cap done on my tooth. I can't afford
Are
it.
you going to make me and Jordan do a show with you for your teeth?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Only if we get to do a benefit for the air conditioning in my car.
We can just roll it into one.
Can I have $40 of it so I can put it towards my dinosaur
You
teeth?
can if you actually do some comedy.
Now, Adam, I have a question for you because these guys don't think it's cool. Don't you think it's cool that I'm getting a T-Rex tooth in the mail, a fossil? It's real.
Oh, my God.
Well, I hope it is real. I had a shark tooth when I was young that I found out was not an actual tooth like 6 months later.
Yeah,
I was
see?
pretty upset.
Did you get it from a place that had the name Shaq at the end of it?
Did you? I researched it. I researched it on the internet, and I looked, and I said, and I looked around. I shop around before I buy things. I did research. This is a legit place.
It's a legit place called
Well,
Shaq.
I think if it's a real tooth, I think it's cool.
Yes.
I mean, I would like to touch it.
Nope.
I don't think you're being unreasonable there.
Adam went right for it. He's like, listen, if you got the tooth, I'd like to touch it. I'm going to be honest. So
I
Tiffany,
want to smell it. I
no,
wanna
so
smell
Tiffany
it.
has like justified fears right there because that's the first thing I've said. That sounds pretty cool. Like to lay my finger on it.
Right?
Everybody wants. I don't want anyone to touch
here's
it.
my
What
question
if
to
they
you:
ruin the integrity
okay,
of
wait
it?
a second. But here's what I'm saying about the integrity. You're going to get the tooth. How do you know it's real?
It is real.
No, but how do you know? Do you do carbon testing? How are you going to know that this is an actual fossilized tooth? You don't know. There's no way for you to find out. You don't have a kit at home where you can break it open, or
You don't even remember what kind of dinosaur it is.
It is. It's a Caracasaurus.
Would you please pull up? Oh, he's got the fossil shack up. What does it
It
say?
starts with the
It's
C.
a Caracodontosaurus.
Yes.
Go on.
That's what you bought?
A Caracodontosaurus?
It's gonna be so
Dude, you
cool.
bought a piece of rock.
No, I didn't. It really is it.
What
I
is it
researched this place.
Wait a
Which one
second.
did you
Well,
buy?
it is a piece of rock. If it's a real fossil, it's a piece of
Well,
rock.
yeah, it said it
Jordan
was in
didn't think about that.
sedimentary rock.
Wait a second. Too much talking at the same time. Read one of the descriptions of the tooth. The $40 one.
I got a really good one.
Yeah.
No, not the chipped one. I did not get the
Well,
chipped
the
one.
dinosaur was a relative to the T-Rex with more blade-like teeth and is often referred to as the African T-Rex.
So cool.
That's why it's spelled T-E''RYX. Unlike other sites, we never fill in our teeth with filler and do not paint them like most
Right.
others on the market. These
So
teeth
here's
are
my
just
question.
Yes.
Is, I mean, what is an African T-Rex? Africa wasn't even around when the T-Rex was.
Well, the continent was.
It was part of Pangea,
Well,
dude.
maybe not. Yeah, Pangea.
So how do they...
Well, they found it in Africa, and they're just saying that's where it was based at.
Right.
But do you know the
Did
word
it sound like
dinosaur?
bongos or something?
But
Hold on, wait. Too much talking at the same time. Wait, Tiffany, stop for a second. They're trying to ask you a question.
I'm answering.
I know you're talking right over them. Let them ask the question. Yes. Marty, what was your question?
Oh, no, I just said I'm just picturing a T-Rex with a fro.
See, you wanted me to stop talking.
Adam had a question as well. Adam, what was your question? Yes, I'd like to be able to hear what people are saying.
Mine was equally as bad.
What the
I
hell?
was wondering if it played the bongo drums.
Oh, see, you made me interrupted for that crap.
But
All right,
listen,
Tiffany, what were you saying?
The African
Exactly.
thing, the word dinosaur and all the dinosaur words were invented in 1842, and after was when they started naming dinosaurs. So that's why it could be an African T-Rex, because that's when they started after the continent was already there.
Well, yeah.
Okay, everyone should just rewind the last 2 minutes of that conversation because it just got really awful. Everybody should just be ashamed of themselves. I'm very sorry.
All right. I got to wrap
It
this
is
up.
cool.
I got to wrap this up. I got more phone calls coming in, but let's go ahead. I'm going to let Adam go. Adam, as always, a pleasure talking to you. And thanks for calling. Good luck with your benefit. I hope you raise lots of money for this guy, all right?
Bye, Adam.
For sure. Have a great show.
All right, take it easy. Roll him out of there. It's Adam Walker calling in from Wisconsin.
Walker, our Wisconsin comedy correspondent, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, do we piggyback the other call on?
Yeah, do we have somebody else on the line now? Welcome.
Yeah, they're there.
Okay, caller, you're on double special. Real quick, who are we talking with?
I think they just hung up.
Okay, they hung up. All right.
Wow,
we
not
still
even
got
a question for Roger Stokey. You just hung up right away.
Was that Roger Stokey?
No.
All right. All right, we got a couple more minutes. I wanted to get to Brad's thing, but I also wanted to bring this up real quick. We got Marty on the line, but let me just say this.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, TalkWad.com and the Internet Broadcasting Organization presents the PWIB Expo in Tampa, June 8th. Interested in learning about or becoming a part of the future community, or God, I can't even read this, part of the fastest growing industry in the world? Internet broadcasting is a promising industry for all aspects of business.
He's
God,
gonna
I'll just
read
go
it
on.
all.
Yeah,
Keep
meet
going.
with the national and local internet radio broadcasters.
We'll
We're gonna-
be there. You can come
Yeah.
meet us.
It's going to be at the International Academy of
I
Design
will.
and Technology. That's going to be June 8th.
My birthday.
Yep, at 10 to 7. It'll be a long day. Jordan and I will be out there to represent the double special.
We're going to post a link up on our Facebook to this, so go check it out there.
Yeah, if you're local and you want to come hang out and maybe get involved in doing podcasting or meet some of the people that are podcasting here now, you can do that. You can sign up today at www.pwibexpo.com. Or you can give them a call, 813-454-5855. That'll be going on June 8th. That should be a lot of fun.
From 10 a.m.
But
to
not for
7
Tiffany.
p.m. I'm not going.
Yes.
We would love to showcase your project, but not Tiffany. She
That's
won't
right.
be there.
Nope.
Also, I'll be at Snappers Comedy Club April 26th and 27th. I'm working with, I forget his name. He's a fat comic. He's like
Fat comic.
You know, it actually says like thick comic or stocky comic, or I forget what the hell he calls himself. Anyway, Marty, how about you? Are you got anything coming up comedy-wise?
I'm going to be starting a new group on Facebook for people that think it's unfair that Tiffany does not let you touch her things. It's called We Want to Finger Tiffany's Stuff. So
Tiffany's junk. We want to finger Tiffany's junk.
Tiffany's junk.
all right.
Oh, that just made my skin crawl. Jesus. Is there any chance that you're going to make it for Week Sauce on May 4th?
No, I told you that last week.
No, I'll keep asking you right up until the damn thing, you rat bastard. I want you here.
I will be on a plane flying back to Texas.
All right, brother. All right, so next week you pick the movie, then we'll do the movie, okay?
That sounds great.
All right, Marty, as always, a pleasure talking to you. Be safe and give me a call this week and I'll tell you what they said about you after the show.
I know. I can't believe you guys would say
That'll
these
be
things.
great.
Give you the scoop, man. Listen, Marty and I have
Jordan and I are going to go talk by ourselves.
Marty and I have
about
more
Marty.
history. Marty and I have more history than Jordan and I, or you and Tiffany, or you. Anyway, we go way back.
All right.
That's just saying.
All right,
Way
ladies.
back.
All right.
89.
That's right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks again to all our callers today. We got 2 minutes left, and we got a 2-minute thing for Brad.
Yes.
Okay, we got 2 minutes, but I also wanted to say, Marty, hopefully you'll be involved. Saturday, we should be doing the Hooligan Google Hangout reunion thing.
Yeah,
So
we'll tweet all about that so
We'll let
everyone
you
can
all know
join in.
Guys, we're coming to the end of another show. We're going to roll out with one of Brad's bits and then do our closer after. But I want to thank everybody for calling in tonight. We had Brad McClain, we had Petrocelli, we had Adam Walker, we had who else? Was there somebody else? I think I got everybody. Marty Hoffman. Marty, yep. And as
no,
always,
the
Kaz.
comics.
Kaz, that's right. I knew there was somebody else.
He's not mad at us.
He's not mad at us. We've had a great time. We'll be back next week, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, and we'll tell you a little bit more about some of the things that we got lined up.
Tell your friends. Make us famous. We
That's
wanna,
right.
We want to do this for
Where can
monies.
they hit us up on Twitter and Double Special real quick? Double Special at Twitter.
DoubleSpecialShow.com is our website, which has
Yep.
our links to everything. And we're Double Special Comedy on Facebook. We're at Double Special on Twitter. And just go to DoubleSpecialShow.com.
Had fun, guys. We're out of here. We'll see you next week. Thanks for listening to Double Special Show.
Enjoy Brad McClain with Car Raffle.
Mate, I've won the car raffle.
Won the what, sorry, mate?
The car raffle. I bought a ticket off a guy in the pub there on the weekend.
Okay, mate. Not sure that quite would have been us, but
He said just give you a ring on Monday and drive away, no more to pay.
yeah, don't think that quite would have been us, mate. He might have been referring to a different dealership.
He wrote me out a letter of a letter to say that it was right on the back of one of the Keno tickets there.
Yeah, mate. What was his name?
Con.
Con. Never heard of him, mate.
He doesn't work there at all.
Doesn't work here.
I bought the whole book of tickets off him for $2,000, and we drew it out of a hat, and we just celebrated. I got that pissed. We got locked up for public nudity, but we're got the pants back on now, and he said just give us a call on Monday.
Mate, glad to hear you got the pants back on, but we don't have a free car to give away. I do apologise.
Have you got anything I could just borrow and maybe just do a couple of burnouts in, or just do a couple of donuts in your car park?
No, unfortunately not.
You sure Con's not there?
Positive, mate.
He might be off painting or something. He said he was an artist.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of the Double Special Show starring Christopher Gorges and JB Lee, presented by ComedySlamRadio.com. Tune in next week live from 8:30 to 10:30. Please.